Hey guys, Ryan here. Just a quick announcement before we get into the show. At some point, we are going to be starting to do a in-between show bi-monthly, actually in between our normal campaign, specifically for our patrons. And it's going to be basically kind of just like D&D talk, and we're going to talk about a bunch of other stuff, random topics or whatever. But one of the features of this show is going to be answering questions from the listeners. Those they can be questions, they can be stories, or questions about your campaign, questions about our campaign, anything you want. If you would like to submit something, you can submit that to Let's Be Heroes Podcast at gmail.com. Without any further ado, here is the second episode of Let's Be Heroes.
Welcome to Let's Be Heroes Podcast with Forrest, the Thriceborn, Terry, the Bear Builder, Alphonse, the Southpaw Monk, Claw and Order, the Two-Toned, and Cat, the Kid Cat. And now introducing your Dungeon Master, Tiffany.
Everybody to the second episode of Let's Be Heroes. Thank you for joining us yet again. We hope you enjoyed the first episode, and I guarantee you that this episode is going to be even more exciting than the last. I'd like to start off by introducing my cast of characters. We'll start off with myself. My name is Tiffany, and I will be your dungeon master for the evening. And my favorite hero is Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. And with us this evening, we have my very good friend Jake.
Hey y'all, how's it going? My favorite hero is Guts from Berserk, the tragic hero of the Berserk manga, who is in pursuit of vengeance against the guy who betrayed him.
And who do you play in this campaign?
I play Alphonse. I play Alphonse the monk.
Perfect. All right, and then we also have Derek.
Hello. My favorite hero would have to currently, because it changes daily, but today it will be All Might from My Hero Academia and Todoroki from My Hero Academia.
Oh, you picked two. See, if I could have picked two, I also would have said Todoroki.
It's hard for me to choose between the two. Hot and Cold, aka Five Weenies, aka Todoroki, is
hot,
quite,
you mean.
Well, whatever. He's a lot like me in a lot of ways. Introverted in some ways, and can really get down and get evil sometimes. And All Might is like another personality of myself. Always upbeat and outgoing, and very much so stands for the symbol of peace, although that's also only one part of my personality. I play a druid named Claw and Order on Let's Be Heroes.
Excellent. Then next we have our good friend Parker.
Oh my gosh, I have to follow that voice. Oh. All right. God, just realized that. Okay. Yep, I play Forrest, and I'm gonna go with Shang-Chi because much like Forrest, Parker's mind lives minute to minute too. And I saw that movie yesterday, and it was super, super dope. Highly recommend it.
I'll have to watch it.
Perfect.
Purely
Wonderful.
for the way he fights. It's sick.
All right. Now we have my good friend June.
Hi, I'm June. I write as Kat, a tabaxi who's kind of an idiot. And my favorite character is Natasha Romanoff.
Ooh.
Oh, nice hero. Very cool. All right. What about you, Ryan? Last but not least, of course.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Terry Harper, human rogue from Earth in Let's Be Heroes, and my favorite hero is Spider-Man. It's always been my favorite since I was a kid. I just
so classic.
I just really like how he just, has horrible luck and everything always goes wrong for him. Because it just reminds me so much of myself. If you guys want to come to my pity party, I'm having it right now, actually. So
No one wants to come to your pity party.
Nobody- oh, okay.
Love pity
I want
party.
an invite. I want an invite.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, yeah.
since
You
you
just
guys
wanna
got to
smooch.
explain, you all explained why they're your favorite hero. Izuku. So I chose Izuku Midoriya because I decided to not pick the character that I had a crush on, which is Todoroki or Hawks.
Sorry, that's
but
fine.
Hawks is a snack.
yeah, he is. Zuko is my favorite hero because he literally is the rags to riches hero, and I really respect his perseverance and how hard he tries. And it speaks a lot to me, and I can relate a lot to that. So, okay, let's get started with the campaign. So, let's go ahead and do a recap. Everyone, be scared of the recap. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? It's gonna be me. It's fine. You don't have to worry.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do the recap. I
Dodge the
am
bullet.
here. So,
Took notes for nothing.
Minimum of 3
Yeah.
All Might references per show.
Previously on Let's Be Heroes.
So last time we were with our adventurers, the party met in Castle Neverwinter. Neverwinter is the capital of Clovis. And they got to meet the very concerned two kings, Jules and King Eldrin. They were missing their daughter yet again. Apparently this happened a lot. The kings enlisted the party for help in finding her for a generous reward. However, when they found Clarice, she was in a temple and she was prepared to run away. Princess Clarice was running from an arranged marriage and a life that she felt that she just didn't really fit into. So the party ultimately agreed to help her escape instead of turn her into her father's. And then they were graced by the presence of a god named Lathander. For those of you who don't know, Lathander is the god of light and rebirth. And he chose the 6 of them as champions and chose them each for a reason currently unknown to each of them. The party decided to accept their championship for their newfound role in the Reckoning, which is sort of like a gladiator ring for all the gods to watch the mortals fumble around and try to accomplish seemingly impossible tasks. So, Lathander, before they went, gave everyone a special item. Kat received a bag of holding
And a hug.
and a hug. Very singy hug.
Very warm hug.
Very warm.
I like
hug.
warm hugs.
Oh, it was very warm.
Yeah.
Terry got his Hugo Boss suit lined so that it raised his AC. Alphonse received a never-ending flask, which was ironically engraved with the initials of his sister, which was MT. So now he has an empty flask.
Just like my soul.
Forrest received basically a staff of weed, never-ending weed. The herb helps buff in battle or before battle, but it can only be used once a day for the effects. However, the celestial herb never depletes. Claw in Order received a cloak of displacement, which he was very particular. He was really right on the ball about it. He knew exactly what he wanted. And Clarice didn't receive anything. It seems. Anyway, she didn't want anything. She did actually receive something. And they were also given an angel. The angel, Zero Rochelle.
Also known as Angel.
So, whenever they escaped Castle Neverwinter, they came to a caravan, which is actually Kat's caravan. And there they found Pandora, who was really there to just taunt them and ask them what it was that she was going to get for not reporting them. To the kings for taking the princess, basically. And really, I didn't expect this as a DM, but she was invited to the party and accepted. So now, not only does the party have an angel, they also have a demon. If that's not OP, I don't know what is.
We got an angel and a demon on our shoulders.
So, all right. So we're kind of left with some questions here that I think are interesting for listeners to think about, because Pandora, she followed the party. She knew what happened the whole time. So does this mean that Pandora might care a little bit more about Clarice than she lets on? Obviously, why were these 6 chosen as champions over very many capable others? And how will the party fare with a runaway princess strapped to their sides? Dun, dun, dun. Let's get into episode 2. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious why we got chosen. Okay. I don't know about anybody else. I'm pretty sure we all know.
Yeah.
We're fucking legends.
Yeah, speak
All
for
right.
yourself, Sonny Jim.
Sonny.
So, while you guys were away, as everyone should know, the party received something from a courier. It was either an object or like a letter. They weren't allowed to discuss it during their long rest, because when they came to the caravan, it was assumed that they did rest there at the caravan. And so the next morning, right before really daylight has even come, a courier runs up to them and says and delivers all of these letters. And this courier is a little shrinky guy. He's got blue hair. One of his arms is not quite correct. It looks like he has like a spectral looking arm here. And he gives everyone their designated letters. So the party already knows what they are, and I'm sure it's up to you. If you guys would like to discuss it amongst each other, you can ask the courier anything you'd like, and try to figure out what's going on with what you got.
I grab his shirt. Who gave this to you?
So
Tell me who gave this to you right now.
the little boy looks up with terror in his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I can't quite remember her face, but she came from a circus, sir."
A circus?
A
Circus, sir.
Was it this woman in the picture? Do you see this woman? Was it her?
Oh, sir, it wasn't her, sir.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna go over here and have a panic attack.
Why are you abusing children, Terry?
I'm gonna show everybody what my letter was, which is an old photograph, which has a picture of Terry, his wife Elizabeth, and their son Bryce about a month after he was born. They're sitting on the couch, just kind of like being a family, and over where Elizabeth is, it's written, "I found her."
So that's your wife. She's much too out of your league. No wonder she left.
I know. That's I obviously know this. You don't have to say it. I'm trying to. Somebody found it though, and apparently they're at a circus. Where is this circus, boy? Where's the circus?
I'm sorry, sir. Stop yelling at me, please.
I'm sorry. I just get excited. Okay. Little boy with the ghost arm. Please tell me where the circus is.
Oh, it's just a bit off town, sir. Let's see. But if you go down this road and you take a left and then a right and then another right and then another left and you cross the stream and then you get across the village and then I believe it was a bit north. Or maybe it was south. I'm sorry, sir. I don't remember. Please don't hurt me.
Thank you so much for this. This is the biggest lead I've found.
Terry, give him money.
Oh my god! How much? What's
No, sir. No, I can't accept that, sir.
What's a normal tip around here? Like, what do you guys normally get?
Give him a single gold coin.
I'll
Give him the
5.
copper. It's not worth that much.
Here's 5 gold. I'm gonna give him.
Oh
5
dear
gold.
God.
Oh my god.
Thank you, sir. But truly, I can't take this. The prince pays me generously.
Oh well.
The prince?
Okay, never mind then. I'll take that back.
How much is he paying you?
Oh, well, when I run my errands, he pays me about 500 gold.
What? Are they hiring?
No, I don't believe so. So he comes from Neverspring. It's quite a ways away.
Oh, gotcha. Well, did my letter come from that same person?
Yours was not actually. I don't remember giving you one. In fact, Forrest, you will recall that you woke up with that.
Oh yes.
Folded up on your chest.
That's right. Yeah, I hit the weed early this morning. Sorry about that. Okay,
you
yeah.
already used your bonus for the day? What the fuck, dude?
Nope. I went to my personal stash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you that letter, the lady, is she the one that forwarded it to myself as well? This note that I received from you.
No, everyone's came from someone different.
So mine was the circus lady, and everybody else is something different.
And mine was from what lady again?
It's a bit odd. See, I was in the woods, and she approached me in the woods, and she was wearing a strange hat. And I remember the strange hat. And then she gave me the letter, and then there was a blinding light, and I don't remember where she went, and I couldn't remember for a moment where I was, but I do know that I needed to deliver that to you.
Could you describe to me what she looked like, please?
Yes, of course. She, and he taps his head, and he's trying to remember. And he looks at you, and he says, no, I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Okay, so you just know it was a girl.
Yes.
Would you say it's an older girl, like 80, 90? Younger girl, like 15, 14? Middle age?
Well, roughly your age, then, sir.
Okay, so middle-aged, younger-ish.
I thought you were old man.
I'm 30-something.
Yes, old man.
Wow. I am going to eat myself a cat later.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Wait, that was violent.
Oh, who said anything about violence?
Alfredo, do not let him eat me.
What about you, Alphonse? What did you get? If you'd like to share, you don't have to.
I got something quite unsettling. My first question is, how did you find this? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit emotional.
Oh, would you like a tissue, sir? And he pulls out a handkerchief and he gives it to you.
That looks really used. Don't touch that.
I believe I'll be fine. Thank you. So who handed you this?
Oh, it was an official, sir, from an institution. You see.
Well, so what did everybody else get? What did you guys all get? You guys all got weird shit too?
Actually, yeah, I've got something that I wanted to show you, and I hand it. Here you could take a look at it because there's something interesting on here. I know you talked to that little machine that you've got. I don't know what the heck that thing is, but
yeah,
you call it Alexa, right? Does this A stand for Alexa? And I point to it, and it's like the Amazon logo.
Oh my god! What? Okay, so Terry looks at the letter that Forrest gives him, and there is an Amazon logo on the bottom, and looks like it's for a blueprint for a mantis blade, which is like a biological weapon that can be built into your arm. I mean, if anybody doesn't know what a mantis blade is, just play Cyberpunk.
Outed.
Sorry, what's a cyberpunk?
This is Ryan talking, not Terry. I'm just explaining to the listeners what I'm seeing here. So I'm like, okay, so this is some weird sword arm looking thing from Amazon. I know I'm not gonna lie, I never saw that on my wish list or anything like that, but I do recognize this symbol that is definitely associated with Alexa.
Can you ask it how much it costs and how I can get it? Because I want it.
Alexa, do you know anything about a mantis blade?
Searching mantis blade. No results found.
Wow, that answers that, I guess. Pipe dream if I've ever heard one. It doesn't look possible. I mean, look at all that. Look at all those wires and those fucking little machiney bits and shit like that.
Looks like magic.
No, it's technology.
If it's not possible, why do they have it all diagrammed out like this? It looks pretty serious.
I don't know.
Looks like they got it figured out somehow.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet. I would just pocket it for now, and unless you could ask her shit too. I mean, she'll probably respond to you too. So if you have something you want to ask Alexa, go ahead and ask.
Oh yeah, that's the one question. I think that's
yeah.
That's it. That's the question, man. You nailed it.
Yeah. Alexa, do you know where I am right now?
Searching. Searching. Please return to root.
Okay. Okay, so it's weird. It seems like it works kind of, but for very trivial things like music and
Definitions.
and definitions of magic and the internet, but it can't tell me anything of use. So
Alexa, what's 6 times 3?
Calculating. 6. Calculating. 6 times 3 is 18.
Gotcha. You guys all did that in your head faster than this thing did it, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we don't need that, right?
okay, so I'm just gonna put it away there and be like, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. But
So what are your guys' thoughts on this smudged letter I've received?
I am trying to figure out the name.
It looks like it says Conke Deduin is the person or something.
Anak-
that says claw in order for sure.
On the bottom, smart guy.
I think the first name is Anake.
I must be
Brief.
brief.
It must be brief.
However,
However, you must know
what
what happened that evening. My name is Conke.
My name is.
Something like
My
that.
name is.
Yeah. No idea, but we will. Let's like take these names here. AD. Is that? Are we in agreement that that's an A? First word.
Yes.
Or is that
Yes.
It's either an A or an H.
Okay. Well, so if we see anybody with like
Ah.
these initials or whatever, we'll come back to it. But for now, we'll just kind of like set that aside. Does anybody else have anything to come forward with?
Well, this is my letter. My
Okay.
Alphonse is playing with his bracelet that his sister made for him.
Master Alphonse Tambula, it has come to our immediate attention that you must be informed of your sister's current condition. We believe it prudent that you visit home at once. We have sent your sister there, escorted. Best of luck to you, Lord Sullivan Sinsworth. Do you know this guy, Lord Sullivan Sinsworth? Do you know who he is?
He sounds like an asshole.
I would say that that Cat's assessment is accurate.
So he is an asshole.
He is a complete arsehole.
Okay.
He's the guy who convinced my sister that it would be a good idea to leave home and study under him. And I'm pretty sure that he's also the one that might have encouraged some of the things that I saw when I last saw my sister.
Were they fucking?
No, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Were they studying quantum physics, perhaps?
Wait, how, you know what quantum fit? I'm so confused.
No, I just made that up. I don't know what
Does
that
this guy
is.
know what a quantum physics is?
I barely even know what that is, and I've played BioShock. Like,
Isn't physics what makes the boobs go boingy boingy boingy?
Yeah, physics. Exactly.
I like the way you think.
Pandora, have you heard of these people? Any of these people that have been mentioned so far?
I ain't heard a single goddamn name you just mentioned, but I did have something for you, kitty cat. Come here, pussy. I got something. And she pulls out a little box. And Dora pulls out a box.
Oh God!
And
It's a
it is nicely wrapped. It's very, very, very nicely wrapped in like silk and things that you wouldn't think that she would travel with. And she hands it to Kat and says, "No, I didn't want you to feel left out, so I got you a little something."
You knew they were bringing presents?
Well, I got you a present. Are you gonna fucking open it or not?
Oh yes, sorry. She's kind of stumbling over her words and trying to be very, very careful unwrapping it. I mean, that's some nice fabric. She could probably make like a headscarf for Pandora with it.
So Kat does open the box.
Yes.
Given to her by Pandora.
Yeah.
Excellent choice, my friend. Please make a con save.
why would you do
God.
that?
Because I'm an idiot.
She rolled a 7.
Kat rolled a 7 on her Constitution save after opening Pandora's box. And
We all die.
And
Shit.
everything becomes very, very quiet, very still.
Oh.
And on the caravan, Kat's caravan, she has a wind chime, it's hanging outside it. The breeze blows it a little bit. You hear some crickets in the background. It's very peaceful. Nothing seems to happen. And Kat, you feel fine for now.
Wait, what?
What
And
did you do?
inside the box is a collar. It has a bell on it.
Oh, it is shiny.
And it is it's pink. It's a pink collar
Oh my
with a
God.
bow and a bell. And she says, I really thought it would be really fucking funny if every time you try to sneak somewhere, the little bell jingles. Also, you kind of freak me out. I want to know when you're coming.
Wait. Yeah, this seems like you're trying to fuck her over. That's what you're trying
This
to do.
feels like a trap. Don't
yeah,
do
you
it.
should-
Listen, I like to fuck, but I ain't trying to fuck anybody over.
It's so pretty.
You're so
I want
crass.
to wear
You're just so crass.
Don't put it on, Kat.
Kat,
Thank
do
you.
not
put it
put
on.
I
that.
can get even
do
worse
not
if you
put it
want
on.
me
Why can I both put it on? It's cute.
Kat, do not put it on. It's
Put
probably
it
enchanted.
on. What's the
Don't
matter?
put it
I'm
What?
going to put it on. I
You
want
all
to put
Maybe
it
we
on.
can
invited
test it
me
first.
here. You all invited me here. None of you trust me? What? Put it on,
I
babe.
I
trust her.
certainly do not trust you.
Can I do an insight check on this thing? Or like an investigation check or something?
Investigation would be fine, yes.
Okay. I got a 10.
With that 10 investigation, you will notice that there's something inside where the bell is. You'll notice that the ball, the little ball that makes the bell jingle, is crimson.
Should I detect if this is magic?
You can make an Arcana check, absolutely.
I was about to use detect magic.
Yeah.
That too. You could make an Arcana check, detect magic. I'll let you guys discuss that amongst yourself, which one you want to do, or you could do both.
Well, I'll give it a shot with an Arcana.
Okay.
Okay, Forrest got this.
With that 4 that Claw and Order just rolled for an Arcana check, you aren't sure if this is a magical item or not.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Then I step up and I take a rip from my pipe, but a different pipe, not my actual staff. A different pipe. Yeah, I gotta save that one. And boom. Detect
All right.
magic.
So with detect magic, for the duration, you sense the presence of a magic item within 30 feet of you. So you do detect magic on this collar. You can you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic. So you do see that aura around the collar that Pandora is trying to get to Kat. And you learn at School of Magic, if any. You don't know what school of magic this is. It's not necessarily a school of magic. I would just
Dropout.
label it as demonic. Dropout magic.
Homeschool magic.
GED magic.
It's questionable. This is questionable at best. Okay.
It is present. I want to wear it.
No, you shouldn't. You're gonna die, I think.
Pandora, this is some creepy ass magic you've given her.
I'm putting it on.
No.
Kat,
Oh,
Kat,
God.
actually,
I mean-
Kat, could you give it to Pandora to try on?
But it is present.
Yes, but if she
Yeah,
tries
it's
it
a
on
present.
first, then
But
we
she
can
has
see
color.
what effect it
I'm
will have on
matchy,
her. I don't think you want to match her.
but she pretty.
Sometimes I feel like you gotta let people make their own mistakes.
I take about 20 steps back.
Okay. So
Cat's
Claw and
sticking it
Order takes
on.
a good. Okay, Claw and Order takes a few steps back while Kat puts on the collar. The collar fits snugly around Kat's neck, and it jingles a little bit whenever she moves, and that's about it. Jingle, jingle.
I get my pipe out and rip out my baggie and load her up and start smoking.
And Pandora wraps an arm around Kat and says, "I got this one. She's my friend now. Friends, and I think
I
you
have
look
friend.
great, babe."
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
matchy.
I feel like
Oh
we're gonna
my
pay
God.
for this later, but let's move on.
Yeah.
Alphonse takes an especially deep swig of his flask.
She might be reading your thoughts right now or something.
So right now we got all these leads, right? So I feel like we should probably do at least follow one at a time, and to figure out like what's going on.
I feel like the most pressing would probably be Alphonse's letter to check on his sister.
I mean,
I would think Terry's.
the circus sounds pretty fun to me.
It does,
Yeah.
but the health and welfare of his sister seems to be
Yeah.
pretty immediate.
Wow, that's true. I mean,
I vote for going with Alphonse.
yeah, okay.
I want to go to circus.
I want to go to circus with you guys.
We can go to the circus after we figure out what's going on.
Well, how
Okay.
about this? Geographically speaking, where is everything located? Like, is something on the way to the other kind of thing?
Well, as of now, the party has not asked for nor have they received a map of the world. So you don't know. But
Okay.
with your relative knowledge of where you are, you do know that Neverwinter is located in the center of Clovis as the capital city. So, and Cat's caravan was behind the castle, which would probably be south. As you guys are conversing, however, a strange someone shows up.
Cat friend.
And he comes out from behind the caravan and he says, "This one wants to know why you've approached on my territory."
Oh, Kat said that this was a caravan she belonged to. Is she not your friend?
This one has few friends, and I know not that one.
Are you saying this
What?
is your caravan?
It is now.
This is mine. I don't like you.
This guy wants to fight. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you're a little bit outnumbered. So
I highly doubt you have pink bed sheet.
yeah.
Are you sure? And so as he says that, a few more of his quote unquote friends come out from behind the caravan. There are two others.
You got a demon back there too, because we got one standing right here.
We did not ask if Clarice could item.
I guess we could deal with that after this bandit attack.
Yeah, Clarice
Yeah.
is holding her item, but she looks like she doesn't want to open it.
Yeah, put that away for now. We'll talk about it later. We got to deal with these assholes real quick.
Yeah. Can I do an intimidation check on or something like that to see if I
Yeah, you can try to intimidate him. If what are you trying to intimidate him to do
to
or
back
to
off.
believe?
Yeah, to back off.
Back off.
Right.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. This is our caravan, and if you don't back off right now, I'm going to shove my fist so far down your throat, you'll be shitting out my knuckles.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
Let it be known that that scared Forrest.
I am absolutely impressed with that dialogue. All right, so on your intimidation check, it looks like you rolled a 7. Let me roll against it. And he is not phased.
Shit.
You think you can scare this one? And he draws a like a club, and he's ready to fight.
You sure you want to do
Can I
this?
roll a charisma check?
Charisma check. Or what kind? What are you trying to do?
I want to just kind of be like, well, we're trying to leave. Like we're trying to get out of the territory. We just really
So what
wanna
you're saying is that
cause-
Kat is okay with abandoning the caravan?
Oh no, she wants her caravan. She's just trying to like say
That
we're
would be
leaving.
you could do a persuasion check.
Persuasion,
Yes.
Oh, I don't know anything. A 16.
Let me do this. So with that, he looks at her and he says, "Lady, your charm is quite impressive. I'll make a deal with this one. See, you give me half of what is in your caravan, and I let you leave safely with caravan.
It is mostly just clothing. Okay.
I take clothing."
I don't know why you would want so many dresses, but okay.
I feel like you're still just letting them shake you down. I mean, like this punk doesn't deserve shit.
Like,
yeah, I agree.
He looks at Terry and he says, "What did this one call me?"
I called you a punk. Would you rather me call me something else, like pussy?
Terry.
Like, what do you want?
Oh, God.
He
Dear
like
God.
bares his claws, and everybody rolls initiative. Everybody rolls initiative. Say
Terry,
thank you,
stupid
Terry.
fucker.
Yeah, you know what we do to punks back in Boston, son? Fucking do this shit.
Everybody roll initiative.
Terry, you stupid fucker.
What? Well, we're just gonna let him walk away with your shit? Come on. Like,
It is just clothing.
someone's gotta teach these guys a lesson.
Cat, as loath as I am to admit it, Terry is actually right in this occasion.
Thank you. Someone's gotta teach these bastards a lesson, and it's gonna be us.
Let's knock the actual shit out of them.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. So, with the way the initiative has gone, we have our order here. And so the bandits have come out. There's, of course, the bandit that you met that came out first, but he does have two friends. One of them is a very bulky-looking male that's to your right of the caravan, and to the left of the caravan is a female and scantily clad kitty cat with a bow and arrow. And so it is going to be Claw and Order's turn first.
As a bonus action, I am going to take Starry Form, Archer. What that does is a constellation appears all over my body as the form of an archer. And as a bonus action, I can make a ranged spell attack, which is going to be Guiding Bolt. And I want to be able to do that to the person we were interacting with. And I am going to say very calmly but firmly, I will kill you for messing with my party. Prepare to die.
Whoa. This guy's...
He laughs and he says, "Bring it on."
And I cast Guiding Bolts. So that would be... My spell attack is 6, so 20... Oh,
You
22.
absolutely hit. You absolutely do hit. Let's see. And so because it hit, that means that he's going to take 4d6 radiant damage. Go ahead and roll the damage for me. Let's see how much damage he takes.
Yeah, he takes 18 damage.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
And the next person who attacks this person has advantage during this turn.
Wow.
And that was my bonus action. And now I'm going to do my attack action once you are ready.
Nice.
Guiding Bolt again.
Holy shit.
Plus,
That is a nat
natural
20.
Oh my
Nat
God.
20.
So 26 to
Right.
hit. So that's
Automatically hit. And and I believe that means you can also do double damage.
8d6.
correct. 8
That would be 8d6.
8d6. I'm going to tell you immediately that you kill him. He drops dead. Oh my God.
And I
Yes.
scream, I'm gonna kill you both!
Holy
Can I
shit.
do an intimidation
God.
check?
Of course.
Outstanding.
Oh my
And I start
God.
foaming
Oh
at the
dear
mouth.
God.
Oh my, this is the most insane, like perfectly played out thing
For
I've
the
ever
listeners,
seen.
he just rolled a 19 intimidation.
In 19 intimidation, like this is incredible. So the other two actually, the female over here that's to the left, she drops her bow and runs. She's
Oh.
just fucking running for it.
Get the fuck out of here, scaredy cat. Bitch.
The other one is he looks a little shaken, but he grips his weapon tighter and he gets a devious look in his eye. He's pretty pissed off that you just killed his friend, but he does look a little bit shaken by what you said.
And I just deadlock eyes with him. You're next.
Holy shit.
Next turn.
Excellent. Terry, follow that. It is Terry's turn next.
Okay, so Terry's like looking over at Claw, not knowing whether to be impressed or terrified. He's like, hey, you seem a little, I mean, we're winning, but you don't got to be a sore winner about it. But
Kill him or I will.
Okay. I mean, I've never killed anything before, but let's see what I got here. And I'm like looking around. I'm like patting, because I don't have a sword or anything. I'm patting around my pockets, and I pull out my letter opener and my really nice pen.
and I'm just like, okay, here we go. And I'm gonna charge at this guy.
Terry.
So I'm gonna get right up in his shit and swing at him with my letter opener. 24 to hit.
All right, perfect. You definitely hit him. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and roll that damage.
That damage is 6 damage.
6 piercing damage. Excellent.
6 piercing. And now I'm going to make an offhand attack with my really nice pen.
All right.
And that is an 11 to hit.
Perfect.
Which probably doesn't hit, I would assume.
That actually does.
Oh, it does! You
It does
weak little bitch. And that's actually only, so it says 6, it's only going to be 3 damage. Because I'm not supposed to add my modifier for the offhand. So I don't know why I'll have to change that. But yeah, so that's 3 damage for my offhand. That is it.
That can be it. All right. Okay. So after Terry, we have Forrest.
All right. So like when I hit my staff, like my pipe on the staff to like boost my stats, is that an action?
It's a free action, so it's not gonna, it's not gonna cause you. It's like, like picking something up, or it's not like a movement or anything.
Okay.
It's a free action.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that and just slowly walk up to this guy over here, and then I just kind of stare at him while I'm hitting my pipe, just looking at him like, yeah, be patient for it because it's coming. Don't
He's
just
looking at
believe
you
me.
back like, what are you gonna do?
It's coming. I'm gonna use the shillelagh and then
Shillelagh.
I'm gonna use the shillelagh and then
Lick my shillelagh.
and then I'm gonna smack.
Right, it hits.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep the 6.
Okay, so you deal 6 damage. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope. Turn's done.
Right. So now it's Clarice's turn. Clarice is still holding the object that she got from the courier, and she uses a free action to finally open it, and it's a card. And it's one of those cards that, like you would open it in the middle of a Hallmark, and then you're very embarrassed because it was one that screams at you. And it says, I've been dreaming!
Oh my god, yes.
Not
And
this
it
shit
has
again.
a picture. It has a picture of the prince, and the prince has written a letter that says, "I'm coming, my love." And she closes it, and she rips it up.
Yes! Good choice. Good turn. Good turn.
It is beautiful.
And that was her. It was a free action. Clarice is going to move. Let's see. She's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as she can move. And she takes out her slingshot and is going to aim diagonally. But as she aims diagonally, she notices that there are people in her way. And so she aims her slingshot, and she tries to see how she can get around it. And she knows that she's never been really good at aiming. She tried archery once, didn't really work out. She tried a lot of things that didn't really work out. And she says, "Damn it!" And she puts her slingshot away, and she's like, "You guys are in my way."
Well, flank him. Get to the other side.
Can't. I only have 30 movements.
Dash. Dash. Use a dash action.
Clarice,
Move it, little beast.
Clarice does move again, and she's very frustrated. So 15. Okay, so she moves 15, and she's gonna take her slingshot, and let's see, she's gonna roll the hit. Let's see.
You can't. That was your action moving. You can't attack now because if you dashed, unless you want to.
Oh, you're right. She can't. She rolled a nat 20 though.
I mean, that was nice for her, but I mean, if you want, if you want to
Thanks,
give
wool
us,
snob.
yeah,
Thanks,
no,
wool
but
snob.
teacher, you didn't collect the homework.
Is exactly what you just did, and I hate you for it. She did use the dash action, which Ryan is correct. She can't attack after that. I got excited. So yeah, so
She's
that
a
is
little
her
too
turn.
winded.
Yeah.
So it is now Kat's turn.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
You'll be fine.
I'm thinking about this. For listeners, I have never done this properly, so
It's okay. We'll guide you through it.
Kat's gonna try to sneak up Oh wait, I can go 35, so I can actually jump over her and make it to here.
And the way the slingshot again.
You can move. Just block the slingshot again.
She's like, God damn it!
Yeah, Clarice is like, are you shitting me? She just throws her slingshot on the ground.
So Kat is going to attempt to stab him with her rapier.
Oh shit!
Ooh, shit.
I just rolled 25.
There's the nat 20. There's the nat 20 that that Clarice almost rolled.
That was amazing. So with that, you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
4 plus 2.
6 damage crit.
Is 6.
Not great.
It's 6.
What's taking so long? Kill him!
I don't like to kill. I am child.
So,
Murder!
You notice Claw and Order foaming really bad at the mouth.
yeah, he's not doing so hot. Claw and Order is has a personality shift there. he's raging. So Kat, that was good. It was great. So Kat's turn is over, and
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's Alphonse's turn, and he's standing over here next to Pandora.
Yeah, why did you put me here?
We're arguing the last time we left you.
Alphonse, why are you so far away? Get over
I
here.
don't know, she put me here.
Okay. That actually means that they fell asleep arguing with each other.
Just like slowly hitting each other while they're still asleep. You know,
Slow punches.
Yeah.
That is exactly what happened.
you fat-chested demon slut.
Where's the angel at?
She's not here with us.
So
fair.
I have 40 movement speed.
Whoa.
But no, perks of being a monk.
Oh yeah.
But I still don't think I could reach over to you guys because I'd have to get into the fucking fray. How much is each square again?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, fuck me. So 1, 2, wait, 1, wait. 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 3, 4, 5. Wait. 6, 7. Wait.
Counting by 5. Counting by 5 might help you.
Oh my god.
25. Yes, and you've moved 40, I believe,
Yeah,
at this point.
that's pretty much it. It's just because I know my 5 times table, and I'm like someone with 9 times.
So you've taken your movement action. So now how are you going to attack if you do?
I can't fucking do anything, can I?
Kick the dead body. Let's kick the dead body as an intimidation.
He just picked up a rock and throws it.
I'm gonna do one last intimidation check.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Okay. Listen here, you muppet fuck. If you don't get out of here right now, my friends are gonna cut your little belly open and play with your entrails as like their little Play-Doh. Okay? Okay.
So with that 11 intimidation, the Khajiit laughs and he says, "I'd like to see this one try." He's not intimidated whatsoever.
Nice
It's not my
try.
fucking day. It's not my fucking day.
Nice try. I'm intimidated for sure.
So now the turn has come for Pandora, and Pandora is just absolutely amused by all of this, and she says, "Mortals, they think they can do all the good shit," and she can fly. She opens her wings, and she moves 60 feet, so 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and she stops where she is. She thinks about it and she looks at Alphonse and she says, "You know what? I don't like you." And then she crosses her arms and she looks at the rest of the party and she says, "I don't really like any of you. Why am I helping you?" And she doesn't take an attack action at all.
Traitor!
She says, "I'm gonna watch this one. Let's see what happens." And that's
Fine.
her turn.
Fine.
You little fucking bitch.
Watch us. Fine. Watch us win. It's gonna be great.
More for me.
Whoa. Does anybody else notice like Claw and Order like has like a little bit of like an anger issue sometimes? Like
He's got something. There's something.
like
there, yeah.
sometimes he's super chill and he's like, "Hey, let's smoke some weed," and other times he's like, "Hey, let's pull their dick out through their ass."
Yeah, it's almost like the weed turns him into the Hulk. It's crazy.
So, the Khajiit that's left turns towards Clarice because, well, not Clarice, a cat. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck.
And uses his beat 'em stick.
Oh shit.
Eat 'em.
So let's see here. Let's see, Kat, what is your AC, hun? It's 14. 14. So he doesn't even hit.
You
Doesn't
roll a
even hit.
13. Missed.
Doesn't hit. So he tries to hit you and he misses, and he's very frustrated by it. And so he also so he's going to use banditry to take the disengage action. So
John,
he's
little
outnumbered.
Little bitch.
And
Fuck out of here.
and he moves, but he only moves 15 feet. He just kind of backs away a little bit. He's not necessarily running away. It's Claw's turn.
You are not getting away.
Oh my god.
As a bonus action, I will hurl a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet. On hit, the attack deals radiant damage. So
Okay,
of
let's go ahead and roll the
1d8
hit.
plus wisdom. Oh, that one missed.
So
You hit
the
my
arrow
horse.
So-
fires through the air and whizzes right past his ear.
Now, I will cast my spell, and it will take one of my proficiencies instead of a spell slot. Guiding bolts.
Or great last time. Do it again. You absolutely fried that guy.
And this time
All right.
I yell, "Die!"
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding.
Oh, and then he rolls a 2 after he yells die. And
When
so
you keep killing my horses.
Oh shit.
Law and Order
flash of light.
screams in anger with another intimidation check.
go ahead, roll intimidation for me.
You rolled a 10.
The Khajiit, as you scream in anger because you've rolled a 2 to hit, the angered scream does frighten him. He flattens his ears and he hisses back at you. He's very terrified. And so, that flash of light just absolutely, completely goes over the Khajiit's head. Doesn't do anything at all. And it's Terry's turn again.
Kill him!
So Terry's like, "All right, I will. I'll kill him. I'll do my best." And he kind of looks at this. What's his name? Rakad.
Yes.
Okay. He looks at him, and he looks over at Claw and Order, and like he's like kind of paying attention to like the magic and stuff that he's doing. And for a second, he looks down at his hand, and he feels a little spark. Like almost like a flame or whatever, but it just fizzles out, whatever, and like he's not sure if it's real or not, but he's just like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" Okay, deal with that later. And then so he grips his really nice pen and letter opener and just is gonna rush at him. And I will take my first swing with the letter opener, which is a 22 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Okay, and that is 9 damage.
And all right, and after you do that, the Khajiit drops dead.
Okay,
How do we keep killing them?
I'm sorry.
Because it's a necessary evil.
He was gonna kill us. Well, it's either us or them. I mean, that's just how it works
Trying
sometimes.
to kill us. They just wanted the clothing.
Finally!
Yeah, they were willing to die for it though, and to kill for it.
Yeah, they're bad guys, they're bad people. Sometimes they gotta die. That's just how it works. I'm so sorry. You'll understand someday. I promise.
So after that happens, and you have 2, one here, one dead Khajiit here, one dead Khajiit here. They have some loot that kind of spills out of their little bags that they've collected while they were trying to rob Cat, basically. Clarice is like, as she's throwing her slingshot on the ground, and she's like, I can't do anything. You guys are always standing my way. Why did you do that?
Sorry, that was a team effort. I mean, we're all on a team here. We all did that. You were part of that.
Okay, so what you're saying is that I should just blame all of you.
I don't say that. There's no blame here. This is a team win.
It's fine. I'll just blame you then.
That's fine.
Crosses her arms, like turns it back to him.
You can blame me if you want. That's fine. What do we got? What do we got for loot on these bitches?
Okay, so go ahead and roll. Let's see. Go ahead and roll like an investigation for me and tell me which body you're looting.
I'm going over to the main guy. I want to go over to Raja Dar, the one that was talking shit to begin.
This one here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And
all right.
Roll me an investigation check.
If there's anything left of him.
I got 21.
All right, so you find on the leader, you find a pouch worth, that has 50 gold inside. There's a map there, and it says, above the map, it says normal. It's a map of a village.
Normal.
There's a holy symbol for the god, for a god, but the symbol is a bat with glowing red eyes.
Lenora, do you recognize the map?
So,
There's also a water skin and a fancy gold silken scarf.
can I do a religion check?
Okay, go for it. Let's see that religion check. It is a 4. You look at that bat and you're like, is that Batman?
I also do a religion check.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
better.
that 11 religion check. You might have seen this somewhere before, given that you come from a place that welcomed the worship of all gods. However, while you don't know exactly which god this is, you do know that it's a god that doesn't exactly have good intentions.
And I relay that to the group.
I wonder if these were some of those other champions that Lathander was talking about.
Clarice is also going to try and do a religion check. Clarice looks down at it, and she looks at Alphonse, and she says, I think you might be right. It might be Batman.
What kind of weapons did he have on him?
He had a club on him.
Oh, lame.
It was a club, and of course his own claws. Pandora laughs. She laughs, and whenever she sees the holy symbol, because she says, "Oh, this is gonna be a good one."
Wait, so it's like a bat god? There's a god that's he's like a bat god. Is that what this is?
She laughs and she's like, "You know what? Sure."
Okay, well, I don't know how I'm supposed to know. I would do a religion check, but I really think it wouldn't really make sense for somebody like me to know any of this shit. So I'm just gonna make guesses. I'm gonna throw shit at the wall and see if it sticks. Okay, well, we'll just gotta add that to the bag of holding for now. And then see if we can figure it out later. Show it to somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about. First of all, there's a few things before we move on to do what we're gonna do. We need to get some kind of a disguise for Aricia. And
now
also,
you care about me, but earlier you didn't care that you were in my way.
I've cared about you the whole time. Everything, you're just building this up in your head, sweetheart. I promise you, everybody cares about you. All right. Anyways,
You're doing great, Terry.
Yeah, I know.
He's got kids.
So I need to pay off my debt, so I need to head over to the inn real quick and pay that off before we leave. It's just so that they don't send the collectors after me.
They will.
Also,
Clarice says debt collectors. What are you talking about? Debt collectors.
Do you have debt around here?
Well, yeah, and if you don't pay it, you're gonna go to jail or just get beaten to a bloody pulp.
Wait, do they have interdimensional debt collectors?
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, they'll do whatever it takes to get their money, won't they? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy crap. You think that they just let you go.
There's something called the There's something called the Infernal Revenue Service or something like that I heard about. Right?
Oh, excellent reference to the last
I love
campaign.
it.
Internal Revenue Service.
And
I can't believe you remembered that.
and I just I don't want to deal with them. So yeah, I'm gonna go pay off that debt, and I also would like to maybe stop at a shop and pick up like a better weapon because these are not great.
I mean, since you need to pay off your debts, should we go? Should I do an investigation on that other guy over there? Because
On here?
he might have some loot too. Maybe he's got some money. I can help you with your debts for those.
Oh, I got
interdimensional
lots of
debt
money. I got King Elton gave me
855.
he gave me a shit ton of money. So
Oh,
Clarice
wow.
still has her arms crossed. Clarice still has her arms crossed, and she's like, "My dad's literally paid him 1,000 gold. He doesn't need any help."
yeah, exactly.
All right, fine. Well, then
I'm
I'll
good.
just
And
keep
then-
the money.
Then she looks at Forrest and she says, "Do you remember me yet?"
I mean, yeah, like stuff comes in and out. You know, it's just one of those things.
So that's a no.
Cat's just sitting on the floor crying.
Alphonse just walks over to Cat and pats her on the head. It's okay. It's all right.
She literally
Aw.
just heard Alfredo say that another cat is a fucking Muppet and he's going to gut him.
Unfortunately, we say rough things in the heat of the moment.
She's a little traumatized right now.
She
Okay,
also
we
goes
like
over
you.
to Kat to comfort her.
We like you. We like you. You're a good kitty. We like you.
But you did not want me to wear presents and then you murder him.
I would also like to search Rakad.
Okay, you'd like to search for Kat. Go ahead and do an investigation check for me there, Claw.
I don't see shit.
With that 7 investigation check, you're digging through his pockets and they look absolutely empty.
All right, I'll
Hey
do
guys, this
a
guy's got nothing.
I'll do an investigation check on Mr. Big Nips over there. One sec.
Mr. Big Nips.
Yeah. Do you guys get it? Do you guys know why I call him Mr. Big Nips?
No.
I just
Because his rack had big nips.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
joke so far, joke of the campaign.
Dude,
And he
look
rolled
at his name, rack had. Oh god.
And then he rolled a
I've been
7.
waiting-
That is such
I've been waiting
a
like
for-
10 minutes to say that joke.
That was such a Forrest thing to say. So on brand. So on brand.
Yeah, because I
Been
kept,
holding on to that one.
Forrest kept forgetting. He's like, wait, what was the punchline again?
He's like,
Finally got the courage. Yeah, he just said it.
it was amazing. It was amazing. In fact, you get inspiration. It was so good.
Oh hell yeah! Can that 7 investigation go up to 10, please?
You can, if you'd like to use that inspiration you just got, you can re-roll your investigation.
Yeah, let's do it. Might as well.
2.
One.
Oh my god.
Got a stick.
Oh god.
Whoops. So you
Would you
use
like
your
to just-
I got a
inspiration that you just collected and you rolled even lower and got a 6. And so you thought you might have seen something there for a minute, but it turns out it's just some pocket lint. So you find
Check
nothing.
the same pocket
Oh.
twice. That's all you reach your hand in, you pulled it out, and you just put it in the same pocket again.
And you
Dang it.
forgot that you checked it and you checked it again.
I don't understand why you would do that. It makes no sense.
Can I do an investigation check?
Of course. Will you, yeah, go ahead and move your token to the body that you'd like to investigate.
Okay.
There we go.
Whoa! All
Nat
right.
20.
So Alphonse has
My
rolled a
first
nat
nat 20 of the campaign, bitch!
Hell yeah.
nat 20. With that nat 20 on that investigation check, you're going to find, first of all, a woman's ripped dress, which might imply something quite sad. You find a pouch with 100 gold inside.
Oh.
And you find a letter that is written in this very strange script. Tell me, Alphonse, what languages can you speak?
I can actually speak a few. I can speak Dwarvish, Goblin, and Orc.
All right, you don't understand what this letter says.
Okay. Well, fuck
Here,
me
let
then.
me take a look at it since I'm right there.
No, let me take a look at it.
Don't start fighting over the letter.
Let me.
Are you guys fighting over who's going to read the letter? Are you
Well,
pulling?
I'm already right there next to him.
Alphonse just throws the letter in the air. Just fuck it. Do what you want.
All
Do
right,
what you
all right.
want.
Everybody,
Speak.
make a dex. Both of you who want the letter, make a dex check. We're
Don't
going to
want-
find
I'm
out
backing
who
off.
catches it.
I'm backing off.
You're backing
Here
off.
we go.
Okay,
I'm backing off. I only know English. There's no way I'm gonna know what it says.
it's okay. No dexterity designated then.
The languages I know is abyssal, celestial, common, druidic, elvish.
All right, you understand that this letter is written in celestial script.
Ooh, I can understand it too then.
Sweet.
All right.
Go read over his shoulder. Tell me what it says.
All right.
So what it says is,
the letter says, it's not addressed to anyone in particular. It says, "Come to my shrine, you will be greatly rewarded." And it is signed as the god Cancellus. I will put that in the chat.
Candle sis.
Conchellus.
Did you just say candle sale? What?
Candlesticks.
Yes. Candle sis.
And it's
Okay.
signed
Candles.
and the symbol, the bat symbol with the glowing red eyes, is at the bottom.
Oh, great. So now we figured out who the other thing was from.
Okay, so let's commit this to memory that apparently one of the other gods is Candlestick, and they're actively working against us. It hasn't been even 24 hours yet, and we've already had an attempt on our lives and our caravan.
But it might not have been against us. It looks like they were just taking a caravan, not particularly targeting us.
And I don't believe in coincidences. It feels a little bit like this was lined up for a reason, but that's okay. We were victorious. We killed things.
Pandora, what do you think?
Good.
Pandora, she comes over, she looks at the letter. She's like, "Oh, fucking damn it. Why'd you let me look at that?" And it burns her eyes.
Oh. She can't look at.
She's like rubbing her eyes, and she's like, "God, look, what the fuck?" Wait.
Hold on.
Alphonse is just laughing.
She goes temporarily blind.
Oh my God.
Terry walks over to Forrest,
We should keep this letter handy later.
and I'm like, I want to make sure that like we're gonna be okay with this demon here, or whatever. I just want to test something out real quick. Try saying something in Celestial to her, say it out loud and see what it does.
Can I say anything?
Anything you want.
Oh, awesome. Okay. And I say butthole to her in Celestial.
Okay,
I
and so
whisper
whenever
it.
whenever you whisper that in Celestial, she like covers her ears and she's like, "Oh God, damn, God, what the fuck are you saying? Don't say that so loud."
Okay. All right. Well, we have our damage control in case we ever need it. So,
Exactly.
There we go.
You all are so mean.
What are you talking about? I just
She's
want
the
to.
one who
whenever-
didn't help us.
Whenever Pandora looks up at you guys again, because she's had her eyes like covered with her hands because she's like rubbing at her eyes, but her eyes are bleeding and they're bleeding black.
Oh my
shit.
God. I'm sorry. Do you need a tissue? I
Fuck off! What did you do that for?
I don't know what you're gonna try. I just wanted to make sure we had a contingency plan.
Fuck! I swear to God, when I get back to Neverwinter, I'm gonna tell Jules exactly what you just did, and he's gonna shove his fist so far down your goddamn throat.
I don't think he would do that. I mean, that doesn't seem like a character choice he would make.
Technically, we kidnapped his daughter, so it's pretty likely he will stick his foot up your ass.
You know what? You got a good fucking point, and I've got every mind right now to go right back to
Okay,
Neverwinter and
we're
tell the
sorry.
kings what the fuck
We're
you
sorry.
just did.
Listen, we're sorry.
Wow.
We won't. We're not going to do that again. We won't. I just wanted to see because a lot of times, a lot of the shit that we're seeing right now is in Celestial. Now we know you can't hear it, so if we need to discuss something about it, we can tell you to leave.
Yeah, nice way to test it out, asshole.
I'm sorry.
And Clarice,
You're right.
Clarice like has her hands up and she's like, "Can everybody please just calm down? I don't want to go back home. Can we just avoid pissing off Pandora, please?"
Of course. I'm so sorry, Pandora. You know what? I'm about to go to the stores anyway. I'm going to buy you a nice gift to make it up to you.
You better.
One question to you, Clarice, before we go to the town real quick. So you got this dark hair that you're probably known for. How do you feel about like dyeing your hair a different color, like to help with the disguise?
She thinks on it and she shrugs one shoulder and she's like, "It depends on what color, I guess."
I mean, whatever you want, just anything. But you know what I mean? Like I watched this show called The Witcher.
back on Earth, and there was this girl. Her name was Siri. She was trying to escape, the armies and shit. And she had this blonde hair. Everybody knew her for, and so she put a bunch of mud on her hair to make it look darker, and it helped like disguise her. So I'm just like using that plan. Not saying we're gonna find like mud. I'm just saying like if we could somehow like dye your hair a different color, might help with people not recognizing you. You know what I mean?
So the moment you mention the name Siri, you hear your Alexa turn on, and she's like, "Terry, my name is Alexa."
That's awkward. It's like saying the wrong name during sex.
Stop cheating on your device.
Okay. So you're good with that. So I'll go into town. I'll see if I can find some hair dye or some shit, and we'll get that for you. And and also I'll get a gift for you, Pandora, because as an apology, and also a sword and pay off my debt. So that's what
I know
doing.
exactly how you can make me happy, baby, but we'll talk about that later. And so she leaves it at that.
Don't go for that, Terry. She'll burn your dick off.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean,
I got PTSD having flashbacks.
the party doesn't have to come, and we don't have to make a big deal out of this. But like, I do want to go to the inn real quick, and pay off my debt to them. And
you're returning to the place that you were first, correct?
yeah, like the first inn that I found in, or the place I was staying for like a few days or whatever.
So you guys you guys travel. The inn is not actually that far outside of Neverwinter. In fact, if you could probably see it from Cat's Caravan, the building. It's a standalone inn that's just sort of like a, whenever you're getting off the highway and there's a gas station. It's an inn that's close to the city of Neverwinter.
Is this a Sunoco? What the fuck?
So whenever you guys enter, there is a very, very tall human woman. She's carrying beverages, and she greets you. And she's like, "One moment, I just have to serve these drinks. I'll be right with you. Have a seat."
Okay, will do.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
My name is Tiffany, and I hate being called mommy. But anyway,
No, I meant lady.
She's calling
It's
her
a
mommy.
stupid TikTok thing.
I am having flashbacks. Anyway,
She has
So-
PTSD.
Parental traumatic stress disorder.
So she serves the drinks to like some patrons that are over there, sitting at the tables. They're all laughing, having a good time.
We have a Patreon now. Let's plug that real quick. I'm joking.
We will plug that at the
I
end
know,
of
I'm joking.
the session. So she goes over to the patrons that are at the table. They're playing cards, having a good time. Everybody seems pretty happy here. And she comes over. She like wipes her hands, rubs her hands on her apron. She's like, "Hey, how can I help you?"
Hey, what's going on? You remember me? I've been kind of staying here like the past like few days or whatever.
Oh yeah, you're the guy that walked out without paying.
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
I sent
no.
some guards after you.
What? I thought we were in agreement. I opened a line of credit. I would. I'm
Yeah.
here.
See, the thing is I expected you to pay before you left, and
Okay,
you
well,
didn't. So I
I'm
sent
here
the
now.
guards.
I'm here now. How much do I owe you?
Let's see. And she like counts on her fingers, and she's like not very good at math. And she's like, it was about, you drank about, about like 250 golds worth of drinks. You got pretty drunk.
Wow.
Wait, but like, what about for like the room and shit?
Terry.
Too? Is that like everything, or like is it the whole
Terry,
bill?
Oh,
how
the
are you
room is
still
a
alive?
totally different idea. See, the room is a little bit more expensive, so that's going to be an extra 300 golds.
My
Yeah,
God,
sorry.
How much do I owe you in total?
In total, that's going to be, and she like does math on her hands again, because again, she's not very good at math.
Calculator.
She's like,
empty.
she's like that's going to be about like 550 gold. Yeah, sorry.
My God. Okay. Kat, can I see the bag of holding real quick?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I pull out 550 of the gold that I had in there.
Whenever you stick your hand in the bag of holding, you hear a, "Oh!"
What the fuck is that? What is that? No way.
Ow, but
Is this
not be in our bag.
Is this quiet?
I can't help myself.
What did you do?
I
You
took
put
the
that fucking
owl.
owl in our bag, Cat.
What?
Oh no!
Willingly? Byatt, do you want to be here right now?
So, you guys know that. Are do any of you look into the bag of holding, or are you just going to continue to accuse Cat?
I'm looking in. I'm looking in.
Okay, in the bag of holding is a very teeny tiny version of Zariah's shell. She looks up at you and she's like a little tiny angel, and she's like, she waves at you.
Hi. Hey guys, plastic. This is gonna go over a lot of people's heads, but if you've ever seen Indy in the Cupboard, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have seen that, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like
I
a
have
plastic
not seen
scene.
it.
Anyway,
Alphonse hears his Terry Spears singing and snags a beer from the maiden and just flips her a gold coin.
I think they're more than that, buddy. Honestly,
Flips her five or six, and then just keeps flipping them until she's satisfied.
She is satisfied when you've handed over 25 gold pieces, so you might want to make sure that you have that.
Still got the gold bag from before, the pouch. The 100 gold. Yep.
So make sure that is subtracted from your.
Hi, Angel. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I just kind of need some gold from out of here real quick. So if you just kind of scooch over, I'm just gonna kind of grab 550 gold real quick.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm so sorry. I was just taking a little nap.
And she scoots over,
That
and
is adorable. Oh my god. Okay, so I just grabbed the 550 gold and I push it over to her, to the barmaid.
yeah, okay. So she takes the gold and like fills her apron up with all this gold, and she's like, "Wow, thanks."
It's
And
falling down now. That's it.
and when she lifts up her apron, though, she's very unaware of the fact that her apron is the only thing that's covering her lower half, so she's absolutely revealing her underwear to you. As she like carries it in her apron, she's like a total ditz, and she like carries it to the back room, like shaking her ass, and she goes.
Cat's internally screaming and covering her eyes at this point.
Yeah, so yeah, the bartender goes to the back room, and you have paid off your debt at the inn.
Okay. Dairy Opera always pays its debts. I feel better now. Now I just gotta go buy a sword real quick or something.
And Pandora slides in, and she's like, "You also owe me something."
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get you something good. I promise.
Well, we're already here. Why don't we just, come on, sneak on upstairs?
What?
Take a room.
You going to steal snacks?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll call it snacks, honey.
Alphonse is slowly getting drunk. He's just looking at Pandora with very judgy eyes.
I was thinking of giving you like a gift, like not of physical nature, more of like material possession.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, you made my fucking eyes bleed.
And now you want me to fuck you? What, because
Well,
of that?
I feel like that's gonna be, a pretty good trade-off, because I promise you, your eyes are gonna fucking bleed when I'm done with you.
I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. But
So, I'm gonna need Terry to make a Constitution save. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Constitution, Wisdom save.
a wisdom save.
Can I cast guidance to give him a plus D4?
Please do.
Okay,
Sure, yes, I will allow
I
it.
cast the cantrip guidance.
Okay.
There
Okay,
you go.
I'm gonna burn my inspiration. Do it again. Oh my god! Damn it! Okay, I'm gonna roll that D4, I guess.
Wow.
Watch out! That's a shame for you,
You
Chad.
fail at life.
Okay, an 11.
So,
The inspiration is that you're still alive.
you feel your consciousness sort of like start to disintegrate, like you're feeling a little woozy, as if you've had a little bit too much to drink. And by a little bit too much to drink, I mean a lot too much to drink. And we are a rated R podcast. I'm allowed to say this. You get a massive erection immediately.
Oh, Viagra.
Voluntary erection.
Worse, but
I'm calling my doctor. I'm calling my doctor right now.
It hasn't been longer than 4 hours. You're fine.
I don't care. I don't care.
Forrest is laughing and,
And,
he's pointing at it, and his hand is like literally like an inch from it, like just pointing directly at it.
Don't touch it. Everybody.
I feel like Forrest might be thinking about taking it. he needs all the dicks he can get.
Take it. What do you mean taking it?
It is now.
Alphonse pours the rest of his beer over Terry's crotch.
No!
That is so mean. And
It's
so,
like a tree branch off the side of a waterfall. Oh my god! I am running out of the bar.
I'm gonna go with Terry.
Okay, so I'm running towards the shop area real quick. First things first, I'm not gonna make this that big of a deal. I'm just buying like a normal rapier. I just
Okay.
I just want to buy a rapier.
You find a shopkeeper, and he will sell you a normal rapier for 15 gold.
So I do that. Then I would like to see if there's any kind of like hair dye or something like that anywhere. Like I kind of like if we go into like a cosmetic shop or something like that, and to see if there's like a hair dye.
There's like an alchemy like shop. There's an alchemist nearby that might have something along those lines. So if you enter that shop, then they will sell you some standard dye. Yes, but they ask what color you want.
Okay, so I'm like, all right. What do you think? What do you think she would like? Do you think she wants like normal like blonde or red, or you think she wants like a purple or like what?
Oh
Like-
god, dude, I have no idea. I mean, how did she react when you mentioned the that girl on that TV show you watched? Did she seem like she liked that?
I couldn't hear what she was saying because Alexa was yelling at me for saying Siri.
Alexa, whenever you say that, says, "I was not yelling."
Okay. I'm sorry. He politely reminded me not to say Siri. That's her name is Alexa, and Alexa is superior to Siri. We all know this. So, anyways, where the hell did she come from?
Nothing.
I'm thinking maybe purple. Maybe purple. I feel like purple will look nice on her.
I think purple would look nice too. What is it now? Dude, for some reason I can't even picture her. This weed is so strong.
Right.
I mean, it's like the color that weed's got kind of purple too, a little bit. You know what I mean? There's
True,
there's
yeah.
some purple hint to that. Yeah. Let's. So, hey, alchemist. Can I get some purple dye for like some hair or some shit?
The alchemist looks at you and she kind of gives you a strange look, and she's like, "You want to dye someone's hair purple?" But she pulls out the purple bottle anyway. It's like moves it towards you.
Give me a blonde one too. Give me a purple and a blonde. I'll buy both.
Okay, so she takes one purple and one blonde, and she pushes them both to you, and she's like, "All right, that'll be 150 gold."
All right. Here's the thing. I got 100. I got 135 on me right now.
And I'm here, so you have stuff from the.
Oh, yeah. Okay. She's all right. So I'll just take it. I'll just take it from that then. All right. So pull out the 150. Give it to her. We'll buy them both.
Okay, then you can add one purple dye and one like blondish yellow gold colored dye.
Okay. Cool. And the last thing I need before I stop wasting everybody's time is something to make Pandora not kill me.
And the alchemist says, "Who's Pandora?"
She's a lady that I have insulted, and I would like to make an apology. Do you have any like things that she would like? I would guess she's probably into like dark shit, like
Cultist.
like yeah, like kind of like culty shit. You know what I mean? Like something like spooky. You know what I mean? You have any like
The alchemist is very concerned that you're traveling with someone who likes dark shit and culty shit. And
She is
says,
nice. She give me bell. She nice.
yeah.
He just stupid.
I'm very stupid, and that's why I usually gotta buy my way out of things. So that's
she
what I'm
like looks on her shelves and she's like, I mean, I've got some plants, but they're normally used for ingredients.
You got any
Do you
nightshade?
have any that flower?
Do you have any nightshade?
Yeah, give me like the spookiest like bouquet of flowers that you can possibly muster.
Keep them in pot. Keep them in pot. We can grow them.
She doesn't have a, well, she she's a pod. she'll like start collecting these different plants. Like one of them is like a Venus flytrap.
Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Like one of those creepy cow plants, like from The Sims, and and some. She does add some nightshade in there. And just some like they're like colored black and purple and orange. Some of them glow, and she puts them all together in a pot, and she passes it towards Terry, and she's like, "You do know that that's a lot of ingredients that I'm gonna have to sell you.
How much are we talking here?
You're gonna buy like 300 gold worth of ingredients. I worked hard for this."
What if we buy chicken leg?
How much gold do I have left from the 1,000 in that? That's why I paid 550 plus 150, so that was 700. So that was 700 from there. So I gave you what, 850 is what I gave you.
No, you gave me 900, and you had 100 on you.
Okay, so there's 200 left in your bag from the stuff that I had, plus I have 135 on me. So we got enough. So take the rest of that. I will have 35 gold left, and there'll be no more gold in the bag, and I'll buy this shit. Okay?
Great, more drinks for me.
Fair enough. And she takes the gold, passes you the pot of a lot of plants, and you're good.
Kat's got just like this sweet little look on her face, and she's like, "What can I get for 5 gold? I want to get present for her."
The alchemist holds up a finger, and she turns around, and she like plants this giant jar of beetles on the counter, and she takes out one beetle and hands it to Kat. It says that'll be 5 gold.
Him. I purchase. I love him.
She takes the gold, and Kat now has one beetle.
Oh.
Okay.
Young beetle.
Alphonse has a slight buzz from the drinks he had earlier. I don't know if I had to do a con save for that. Did I have to do a con save for that?
You do need to do a con save if you've been drinking this whole time.
I never get a good fucking number for this. Why can he not hold his liquor? Why?
You're sufficiently drunk.
Alphonse is just like at the door, just singing, "Oh great, we're at the town shop. Monks can't equip shit, so I'll wait outside.
Oh my.
Just take your time."
As Alphonse is singing, there are people that are passing by flipping him gold.
Yes!
I guess I'll go buy some stabs, and I'll find them all fast. Have something else to do with my time. That's fine. Sorry, I'll stop.
It rhymed.
What a
Okay,
wordsmith, my God.
You collect the total of 20 gold from your performance.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Street performance.
Hell yeah,
Perfect.
dude. Okay, so I mean, right now, just to kind of get the lay of the land, where is everybody located? Because like we were at, like, is Alphonse still like outside the bar?
Clarice stayed at the bar where Pandora was, who was looking very angry.
Okay.
It sounds like the rest of you are together.
Okay, so I am gonna head back towards the bar, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna like kind of like very like hushly like go over to Clarice and be like, "Hey, I got you 2 different colors. I got a purple one, but if you didn't want something that fancy, whatever, I also got you a blonde one. So if you can choose between the 2 if you want."
The funny thing is when you go up to Clarice, she's not there.
So I was talking to a wall right there. I don't,
You were talking to
I don't know why I did that. That was weird.
That's like me talking to a girl normally.
Pandora, however, is still sitting on the stairs.
Pandora, first of all, before I get to anything, the most important thing
She's
with you,
absolutely glaring you down with a look that could kill.
I'm very, very sorry, and I'm sorry. I was not rejecting your advances out of any like disgust for you. You're obviously a beautiful demon. I am just a married man, and as an apology for the way that I treated you, I got you these spooky flowers. They were very expensive, and there's even, and I'm even gonna do this because I think this might cheer you up. And I stick my finger in the Venus flytrap to have it bite me.
So the Venus flytrap closes its tiny mouth around your finger, but because it's meant for flies, really it doesn't do a lot except your fingertip might turn a little bit red.
Ow. So I got you these as kind of like a, water under the bridge. I got nothing against you. I hope you got nothing against me. And
So Pandora takes the pot and she looks at Terry and she says, "Aw, you got me flowers?"
yeah, like I got like the because I've noticed your aesthetic, like you got like this like dark, like edgy thing going on, and I really dig it. So I thought I'd get like flowers to match that.
And Pandora, she says, "Oh," and she looks down at them and she said, "You said they were expensive?"
They were much expensive.
They were very expensive. Yes, they were.
And she says, "Good," and she throws them at the wall, and the whole thing shatters. And the whole thing shatters, and she picks up the nightshade, and like kind of crumbles it up in her palm.
No.
And she gets up off the stairs, shoves past Terry, and drops it in a random person's drink, and walks out the door.
Kat's gonna try and chase after her, wanting to show her the cool bug she got her.
Forrest just screams, "Nobody take a drink! Nobody take a drink!"
She starts running. Kat's bell's like jingle, jingle, jingle.
Alphonse comes screaming in. Hey, it's okay. I'll come. I'll drink it.
It's like one of those horror movies where like you can hear the murderer breathing in the background, but it's just a jingle bell.
So I heard two different things. I heard Forrest scream, "Nobody take a drink," and then Alphonse says, "It's okay, I'll drink it."
It's okay, I'll drink it.
Alphonse, drink it.
Zibbity.
Is he gonna drink it or is he scatting?
He's sort of dribbling it over his lips. So just
All
like
right, can I smack it out of his hand?
Oh yes, absolutely. Dex, go ahead and do a let's see. Go ahead and do a Dex. Yeah, Dex. Dex check.
You're fine.
Well, that was smart.
Oh no!
So
through the treetops.
with Forrest tries to smack it out of Alphonse's hand with a 6 dexterity check, and Alphonse has a 5 Constitution roll. So when it's dribbling like over his lips. He said he didn't actually drink it, ingest it. So he's feeling kind of sick at his stomach, very sick to his stomach.
So I do a con save. Oh, sorry, I did a good con save, didn't I?
Yes, you're feeling extremely nauseous. And for the next 10 minutes, you're going to have disadvantage on any rolls that are Constitution or Wisdom or Intelligence.
Wait. That con save was from earlier, from when I took the first drink, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay, that's
yeah,
okay.
it was.
Okay, perfect. In that case, you have a fighting chance. Let's see another con save.
Watch me get
2.
one.
Don't roll an 8. Whatever you do, do not roll an 8. But
So
let
is
me
it
cast
10?
guidance on you. I'm casting guidance on you. You have a plus D4.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow, really?
I didn't do
roll that
fucking-
D4. Roll that D4. You might get a 10.
Go ahead and roll the d4.
Okay, 1 second. D4. 3.
Oh God.
It's a 9.
So, you're feeling still a little bit nauseous. Not quite as nauseous as what I mentioned earlier. However, you feel a little bit nauseous, and you notice that there's like a foul taste. So you don't feel compelled to drink the rest of that.
Oh, God, love. What was that? Why
Okay.
does that taste like shit?
And the guy's curious as to why the guy, this man just drank his drink, so he drinks it, and instantly the NPC that just drank the drink, he just croaks. He turns blue in the face and falls over dead.
oh shit!
Listen, son, you really shouldn't have done that. You want to get up?
Oh,
Sorry, mate.
okay. I fucking run out of the bar.
Like I'm fucking dipping this situation.
Alphonse,
This is a goddamn crime scene, and I also have this sneaking suspicion that Pandora did something with Clarice, so I'm running after her to like try to like figure what the fuck's up with that. So I'm just like, Pandora, please, I was trying to apologize. I'm sorry. I understand. I've been rude and inconsiderate, and you deserve so much better than that. And also, where the fuck is Clarice?
So Pandora is just leaning on a tree outside, flipping a gold coin, and talking with Kat because Kat's showing her a beetle. But she looks at Terry and she's like, she's taking a nap.
What do you mean?
She's taking a nap.
Like, is she like upstairs?
I don't know. Why don't you go see for yourself?
Oh my god. And shit. And I run back into the and then I like run upstairs and I start knocking on the door. Clarice! I'm just knocking on all the doors.
The door is shut and locked.
Better
Okay.
make sure it's actually her room.
I'm knocking like really loud. Like, I can't hear anything from in there?
There's no sound that comes out of the room as you knock. No.
Okay, if you're changing, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna try to bust this door down. Also, if you are performing some kind of interdimensional spell that might get you into the astral plane, please say so before I open the door.
Make sure it's actually her.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just bust it down.
All right, strength check.
Yeah. Boom. I rolled a 14.
All right. So let me roll against side over here. All right, you bust down the door, and you can hear some like audible like from like the downstairs where everyone's drinking and everything and having a good time, but everybody gets quiet. So whenever you knock down the door, Clarice is just on the ground. She's just completely on the ground.
I check it.
Unconscious.
She's breathing.
She is breathing.
Hey, wake up. I'm like shaking her. Wake up. Hey.
No response.
Fuck. Can we get some magic up here?
Can Alphonse come in and just like pour water over her?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
You're gonna waterboard her?
Alphonse comes.
Wait, let me get the rag first. And I put
Alphonse comes stumbling in like, to do every fucking thing myself here.
like magic water? Is that gonna like heal her?
No, it's not magic water, you cunt.
Whoa. Jesus. Okay, I'll leave you to it. God damn it.
So when Alphonse pours the water over her, she wakes up and she's like, "Oh my god!" And she's like completely drenched. Also, she's wearing a white dress, so that's really unfortunate. She like covers herself.
I take off my suit jacket and I wrap it around her.
Okay, she accepts that very, very gratefully, and she's like shaking now because it was really cold, and she's like, "What am I doing here? What? I take it back?
Did Pandora do something to you?"
I don't know. The last thing I remember, I was downstairs and she just looked really mad.
I think that demon is up to something. Okay, we got to be very careful around her. Okay, like
I told you guys not to make her mad.
I tried not to. I gave her flowers. Okay, well, whatever. At least you're alive. You're okay. Do you feel all right? Do you feel like everything's okay? Like all your appendages are working and shit? Like you
I
good?
think so.
Okay, can you stand up?
She stands up and I roll over here. She stands up and she's okay.
Okay, good. I went to the shop and I got some dyes for your hair. She got you two options. I got purple and I got blonde. So I didn't know which one you would want, so I just kind of got them both just to give you an option.
I don't want the blonde one.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I'll just keep that in case I ever need it for something else.
She holds out her hand. She's like, "Can I see that for a minute?"
Yeah.
She takes it and she throws it on the ground.
Why does people keep doing this with things that I buy that are very expensive?
She's like, "I'm really sorry. I have a thing about blonde hair. I knew this girl one time. She really screwed me over. Had blonde hair. Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to talk about it."
Oh, okay.
I get
Wow.
you. I get you. Okay, well, here's some purple. So hopefully, I hope that was. Do you like purple?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll leave you to it to dye your hair and shit. And if you need any help, I can go get Kat.
She said she doesn't need any help. She goes. It only takes her a little bit, so she goes and uses the water basin to use the hair dye and everything. When she comes out, her hands are kind of stained purple a little bit, but her hair is wet. There's no hair dryer technology, so we don't know what it looks like yet. But her hair is wet. She's dried off a little bit. She gives Terry his coat back and thanks him for it.
No problem. Okay, well, let's go outside and regroup with the others, and we'll figure out where we're going from here.
So when you go outside, Pandora is still there. She's still leaning against the tree, and she's just been waiting. Kat is waiting as well.
Well, I think all of our business here has been taken care of, unless anybody has something that they can think of. I think what was the plan? We were going to go see about Alphonse's sister. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So.
What about my fucking sister?
What?
Wait, what?
She's drunk.
Who's talking about my fucking sister?
Your sister.
We are. We want to help you. Help her.
I want to help you. So
You
remember?
want to help me help her? What
Remember
are we
the
helping her
letter?
with? I don't know what I'm helping her with. What are we helping her with?
Look at the letter. Remember the letter?
What letter?
Oh shit!
Oh no. Well, you
I
got a
think he's
letter
pretty hammered.
that said.
Oh, that fucking letter. Okay, yeah.
DM, I
So,
have a question. What time of day is this?
So it is. It's like mid-morning.
Oh, wow.
So we
Okay.
can get some
Yes,
good travel
because-
in for sure.
Yes.
Not even happy hour yet. Come on.
Come
on.
Well, you try drinking it. All this shit is fucked.
I will definitely not be drinking any of that. No.
So
Yeah, it looks fucked.
Pandora, while she's leaning against the tree, she's like, "Would somebody give this fucker some water before I lose my ever-loving goddamn mind?"
Yeah. I go into the bar real quick and get a cup of water for him.
Okay. So Terry comes back out with the water. Hands it to Alphonse, I assume.
Okay, cool.
Your constitution will go up by 5 for every cup of water that you drink.
Okay.
The save that you did earlier, you can increase it by 5 for every cup of water that you drink.
All right.
That's
So
science.
I'm at 11. Or no, 14 now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
So little, just that that area, that gray area beyond tipsy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
still a little bit drunk.
Maybe some
A little
eggs.
bit, like not completely inebriated, slurring your words a little bit. Yeah, but you know what's going on.
Okay.
All
right,
I feel
well-
a little bit better.
If everybody's in agreement as to what we're doing, I guess lead us that way, Alphonse.
Onward, my friends.
Onward.
And then I immediately fall over.
So you guys make the travel all together. As you travel, Pandora is awfully quiet, and so is Clarice. They keep their distance from one another, and obviously Pandora also keeps her distance from Alphonse and Terry, and is pretty pissed off. So whenever you guys reach the town of Ecclu, it is a bustling, happy village of people who are almost all intoxicated, and they love to party. They've got festival banners up, and there's music playing. It's a delightful place.
Why does this make more sense than it should?
because he's like Alphonse is a little bit of a drunkard in the first
Really?
place.
I would never have guessed that.
So you know what I'm talking about then.
So yeah, they've got people who wave to Alphonse on the street. They're like, "Oh, Alphonse, this is good to see you."
You couple of tosspots. How you doing?
And then there's some like harlots on the side of the road that like lift their skirt for him.
Oh, we're coming back to you later, love.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And there's like, there's women waving from the window, like the windows, but like in the middle, the beginning of Beauty and the Beast, where they all
Yeah, I
burst
was
open their
literally thinking
bonjour, bonjour. This is this guy.
Bonjour.
Are you like a celebrity here or something? Like,
My family were very loved at one point.
okay, it seems like you're still pretty loved. That's good at least.
So you guys, as you're talking and all these people are greeting you, a man comes up and he looks very serious. Alphonse, you've seen this man before. He's a monk. And he says, "Oh, good, I found you."
So sorry, I just got asked if do I know his name or am I
You just know him by Master Torrid.
Master Torrid? Lovely to see you.
You as well, Alphonse, but I'm afraid I have some grave news.
Okay, go ahead.
It's in regards to your sister. You see, the institution has dropped her off and she was causing quite a ruckus, so we took her to the monastery.
So can you take us, or we what do we do here?
He looks at Pandora and he's like, "What is this?" And Pandora looks back and says, "What is this?"
She likes to dress real goth. You know what I mean? Like she's just like a real like edgy, like edgelord type of girl.
The monk just like very calmly holds up his hand and he says, "I know a demon when I see one and they are not welcome in my monastery."
That's probably a good call.
You heard the man.
Pandora looks over at Forrest and says, "You want to say that again, motherfucker?"
I looked at her like, oh my god, I said that out loud. My apologies. Sorry about that.
Guys, the first thing you should know about Master Torrid is that he does not suffer fools lightly. Be very careful.
It's me. I'm the fool.
Aw. You're not a fool, cat.
Yeah, no, you do not need to lie. It's fine.
So he looks very, very serious and he's like, "This demon must be banished from this town."
She is nice friend. We stay in caravan.
No.
No. Pandora,
She's sticking her tongue out at him.
Pandora, do you mind waiting outside the city limits for a little bit while we figure out what's going on?
She's like, "Gladly," and then she takes Clarice by the wrist and pulls her along
No,
with
no,
her.
no. You can't take her. She's coming
Says
with
I
us.
can't fucking take her. I'm the one that rescued her from hell, ain't I?
You
Can I
are.
come with you?
Absolutely, Duel. She when Kat asked to come with Pandora, Kat make a wisdom save for me.
Oh God.
Oh, Nat
okay.
20.
Pandora looks like she's tried to do something, but for some reason it didn't work. And she looks annoyed, but she does say, "Absolutely, come on, come with me."
Okay.
Guys, are we okay with just like leaving like the girls alone back here? Like,
There's not much we can really do about it.
Okay, well, I mean, Kat, can you keep an eye on Clarice for us? Make sure nothing goes
I want
wrong
a
here.
nap. I don't want to go in the city. I take naps.
Yeah,
Okay.
Terry, she
Okay.
wants a nap.
All right.
I am baby.
Okay. Well, just please keep an eye on Clarice. Please do not lose her.
Well, it will not be my fault because I will be napping.
You harm one hair on her head. And then Alphonse sort of stops in mid-sentence because he can see like Master Torrid staring at him like disapprovingly.
Disapprovingly watching.
He just stops.
Pandora, we're trusting you here. Please just, you guys just hang out, be cool, and we'll all be.
Tell me what to fucking do. And she turns the corner with Clarice and Kat.
Bye
And
bye,
she's gone.
boys.
So
Do not
Master,
catch disease from hookers.
Master Torrid leads you guys through the village, and of course he's just kind of ignoring all the drunkards and the harlots and everyone that's screaming and yelling and drinking and partying in the streets. And he comes upon a staircase with you guys, and this staircase leads high up into the mountains. So you guys make the trek up the stairs.
Stairs, come on.
There are a lot of stairs, but when you reach the top, it's actually quite beautiful.
Whoa.
It's very peaceful. You're at the top of a mountain, but there are higher mountains atop that. But this monastery, like it expands for, miles. It looks like there are people who are worshiping at shrines. You can hear some chants, some like peaceful chanting in the background. The water is rippling. It's very peaceful. There's a giant waterfall that's also extremely peaceful. Birds flying. It's very nice. The air is surprisingly not as thin as you would think it would be on the top of a mountain.
This place is fucking nice.
This is where I spent a year of my life.
He says, "Thank you."
Meditation must come naturally easy here.
Yeah, you would think so, but
Yeah, Master Tord gives him like an intense stare.
So where's MT?
You see, whenever we brought her here, we had to take her underground.
what happened to my sister?
Is that
Master?
figurative or literal?
Quite literally. And then he instead of going into any of the buildings, you guys cross that bridge, and he like waves his hand over the water, and there's another staircase that actually descends beneath the water. So the water seems like it's just kind of a cloaking spell. It's not actually water. So there's a staircase that descends downward, and takes you guys underground, and it's very dark. It's not anything like it is up top. It's not peaceful. It's very cold, very dark. Only torches that light the way. The walls are also kind of crumbling in, and on the walls there are some holding cells, which is kind of ominous.
Well, this can't be good for your sister, Alphonse.
This place is much less nice than it was up there. I'm not gonna lie.
I've seen this place before, but I've never actually been inside. I didn't think that I would ever have to come down here. I didn't want to come down here.
Well, this is obviously a prison, and your sister is being held here for whatever reason. Let's find out more.
So after that commercial break, he takes you to the holding cells, and it doesn't seem like there's really anyone else inside of these holding cells, but there's one that's recently been tampered with. It looks like there's some like buckets outside that might have had water in it, a tray of food that has food on it still. It's not been eaten.
It's a shit bucket, ew.
It's got water in it.
Oh, okay.
And so there's a tray of food that it's not been eaten, but it's sitting outside the cell. And he says, he's like, Alphonse, I don't know if you really want to see what's become of your sister.
I don't, but I know I must.
He hands you something first, and it's a leather journal. And he said, we found this on her person whenever she was returned to us. And it's a like I said, it's a journal, so it has her journal entries in it. And he said it accounts what occurred up to this point.
Right. I open it up and have a look inside.
Okay.
And start thumbing through the pages.
So you come across some interesting entries. The first one says, "Your journal. My studies are proving beneficial. I believe a cure is on the horizon, and I'm unwaveringly honored to be a test subject for this imperial and noble undertaking. Mother and father would be so proud. I just know, deep within my heart, they're watching over me favorably. I can't wait more than anything to return to Alphonse. I worry deeply for him while I'm away, and the couriers seem to be so slow in delivering my many letters to him." And then about a week later, there's another journal entry, a second one. There's 3 entries in total. This is the second. It says, "Dear Journal, it is difficult for me to write. My eyesight seems to be going. My mind seems to be going. The research was tampered with. I'm being placed in isolation for now, for study and for safety. I can still see her face in my mind. It was so horrid, so full of rage, and she told me I was a stepping stone. and collateral damage. Those eyes, those teeth. She poisoned me. Then the third and final entry says, and it's written very like sloppily, like her handwriting was declining at this point. So the final entry says, "Journal, do not let them take me home. They will follow. They knew. They are searching. They are a trial. She will have vengeance." And then, oh, I'm so sorry. There is one more journal entry. It is the fourth journal entry, and it's dated. It looks like it was dated the same day, but maybe like later into the day, possibly like that night. All it says is, "Please, sorry, so sorry."
I think she was trying to find something. What was she trying to find the cure to?
We don't know the answer. The institution was quite mum on the subject. Unfortunately, we interrogated, but nothing came of it. Says Master Torrid.
So she was like working with like an outside organization. This wasn't like your guys' work. This was like a different place.
No, you see, Matrice was of high intellect. She was, in fact, one of the smartest people I've ever seen in this village. But then again, that isn't saying quite much.
You hear from up top. Taking off my pants!
Yeah.
Alphonse just looks down, kind of ashamed.
And he says, she was extremely intelligent, and so she was scouted and accepted the recruitment from a fine institution of archmages. And she went to study with them. However, it seems that the studies went awry, and she speaks very often of this woman that she mentioned in the journal.
Well, can we just talk to her? Maybe we can get some information from her.
It might be a good idea to actually see her.
So he takes you to the cage. And immediately, Matrice runs to the cage. She grabs the bars and she's like, "Ah!"
Well, she's undead.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Alphonse just stands at the the cage because he kind of already saw this like once, and it even though it's worse now, it still hurts. He's just sort of standing there with his fists clenched.
She just keeps like making these awful sounds, and like her tongue like hangs out of her mouth, and it's a really long tongue. It's an unnaturally long tongue. So she certainly has undergone a lot of horrendous transformations.
What did she become? Is she undead? Is she like a demon? Like what is she?
Looks like a zombie to me.
Master Torrid, who is standing close by, says, "We aren't sure. We've had many monks approach her. It seems very difficult for them to get close to the cage because the aura that she gives off is quite strong. It's quite unsettling. We can't confirm that she's a demon. We can't confirm that she's working for any higher entity. What we do know is that she's very dangerous."
You know who might know what it is? Pandora.
Cannot allow a demon to enter my monastery. Do you understand?
I understand.
The cleansing rituals and which it would take to relieve this place of her aura.
But this is a demon, and she's here. Like
You
this could be a
know
demon.
that she's a demon.
But what if she is? Then you just have one here the whole time, and it wouldn't have made a difference.
It occurs to me as well that that the angel is still in like Cat's bag, isn't it? Like bag of holding.
Yeah.
The bag of holding.
Yeah. So if we had her with us, we would have been able to ask the angel.
Might be able to just call her.
Yeah, could do.
Could we try to summon her, maybe?
You could try.
Okay. Who knows her name?
Zarasha, but I can't say it because I don't speak Celestial.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like who? So one of the two who speaks her language, call her.
I shall do it.
You've got the voice for it.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Just say her name.
Okay, I say
Say
her
my
name.
name. Say my name. Sorry.
Even though you're shady when you call me baby.
Okay, so you do say her name out loud. She She appears in the corner of the not in the corner of the cell, but like in behind you guys, like in the corner, like near the other cells. And I mean, Zero Shell is beautiful. She's an angel. She has this long, beautiful golden hair. She's got a really bright light about her. There's something above her head that is most likely a halo. It's just so bright that it's almost hard to make out exactly what it is. And of course, she has wings that are quite large. Take up a lot of the room. So the hallway is so narrow that her wings are like kind of folded in a little bit because she doesn't want them to be cramped.
Great angel of Lathander, could you please assist us with this tortured soul?
And she says, "Oh, it's a tortured soul indeed," and like she starts to cry.
Is there anything we can do to help her?
She starts to reach into the cage. And Matrice is like very upset by this presence. But like Zero Shell's hand actually goes through Matrice's chest. And she closes her eyes and there's like a humming sound. And then she shakes her head and she pulls her hand back and she says, "I'm sorry, this poor soul, it's been disintegrated."
So this is just a husk and shell of the former person that was.
It seems that she may have some lingering memories.
Is there a way to access that or have her coherent enough to talk?
I would suggest trying to speak to her, but I'm not quite sure how you're going to get through to someone who's not entirely there.
Can I cast Charm Person by chance?
You could try.
The way you say that. All right. Here we go. DC 14. Save.
She is immune to being charmed.
Oh,
Of course she is.
Angel, do you know what like type of creature this is? Is it a demon? Is it an undead? Is it a vampire? Like what is this thing?
This is a strange entity. I sense a cross between demon and celestial. This is an Nephilum.
I start speaking to the creature in Celestial, asking, calm down, what happened?
Not Clarice, Matrice. She's got her clawed hands like wrapped around the steel bars, and she like starts banging her head against the bars violently.
I try again in Abyssal, same thing.
She continues to bang her head violently against the bars, and she's like, "Aah!"
Alphonse tries to grab her head to stop her from banging her head off the
No,
thing.
don't stick your hands in there. Don't stick your hands in there. No, don't touch that.
Don't do it.
So Alphonse puts his hands on the cage. Go ahead and make a dexterity save for me, Alphonse.
Sure.
Oh,
that is beautiful.
Oh man.
Another.
Nat 20,
Yet
sound the siren.
another Nat 20
One,
from
bitch.
Alphonse. Yet another Nat 20 from Alphonse, and it's a total of 26. He successfully grabs her head and keeps it still, and she looks him directly in the eyes, and her eyes that were glowing red kind of like they dim a little bit. She stops making those horrendous noises.
Alphonse sort of
Oh, wow.
looks directly into her eyes and just sort of gently starts to hum a song that his mother used to hum for them when they were very little before bed.
She seems to be quite soothed by this, and she take like the little bracelet that he has that Alphonse keeps around his wrist. She like touches it, and but in a tender way, not like I'm gonna take it from you.
I know you're in there. Please try to speak to me.
We all shed a single tear as this gets very dramatic.
Dude.
Matrice, she starts to shake a little bit, and she's like, "She'll come for you, and you." And she points at like everyone individually, and she points very, very, very specifically at Forrest and says, "She wants you."
Oh,
That
dear
can't be good.
Jesus.
Better you than me.
Oh, God.
I bust out a bowl and smoke.
Guys, yeah, we're gonna need to smoke, and I need to. Is there a store where I can get protection for my junk?
Here, why don't you take a hit of this?
Guys, is there a cup? A hit or what? What is it?
It's
I don't even
just
care.
the
Hey, it's
magical
me.
green herb, of course. Wink, wink.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Give me it.
Do you know who she's talking about? Alphonse, ask her who she is. Like, who is the she's talking about?
So Alphonse sort of gently brushes his thumbs like back and forth through her hair, and just whispers, "Who is she?"
Matrice says, "She's the favorite, the favorite of the bat, the bat, the bat."
And like she's like screaming about the bat.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
And she says,
She's here for revenge, revenge.
Revenge. Revenge for what?
and she points at Forrest.
Stop it! Stop it now! I'm trying to push her hand away, like trying to make her point at somebody else.
Forrest said that he tried to push her hand away to point at somebody else.
Oh.
Make a dex save for me,
Oh my
Forrest.
god, damn it.
Well, you dumbass about to get your ass beat.
I got scared, dude. She was pointing at me. I could feel it. I was just like, get away from me. And, just trying to move it. All right, what am I? I'm doing a deck save. Let me see what I got here. It's all right, guys. I'm going to drop a nat 20 right here.
Oh, that's pretty good. 18.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
nice.
So she, Matrice makes a grab at Forrest's wrist like she's gonna snap it, and he dodges it.
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
Then I look at her, but then I'm also like scared.
Tiff, can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
So, with regards to this, to the fact that she's mentioning the bat and all that stuff, is this again another reference to Ken Chelsis? And would it be fair to assume that Ken Chelsis has something to do with the reckoning?
I cannot confirm or deny your questions.
Okay.
Like I cannot give you that information.
That's fine.
I think that it might have something to do with reckoning. Forrest, wait, what is she talking about? Do you know what she's talking about?
I know what she's talking about. There was this girl. I think her name was Megan or something.
Oh my god.
Was it Morgan? Margaret. It was Margaret. I'm pretty sure. I think it was Margaret.
Maggie. Okay, so Margaret.
Yeah.
Margaret
I know the M. I know the M is right.
Okay, so she's the one who is coming for revenge. But like,
I guess, yeah. What
did you do?
We fucked up and we tried to kill her and then she kind of killed herself.
What?
And
That sounds like so crazy. Who would come up with a plan like that?
Dude, it was bro. Like I can't wait for you to meet him. He's a fucking legend. Is this guy Jules? Bro, like, he's so dope. He was like my best friend.
Wait, that was Jules' plan?
Yeah.
This guy, I was like kissing the ground this guy walked on. He sounds like a fucking psychopath.
No. He's a legend. He's
He just
brilliant.
killed a girl for no reason?
Nah, she was annoying, you know?
He killed someone because she was annoying?
No, yeah. it was more than that.
Matrice hears the name Jules, and she says she comes for him for revenge.
Oh, nice. So it's not me?
Oh, that's good. Whew.
Yeah.
And she points at Forrest and says, "And for revenge." Like revenge on both is what she's trying to convey.
And I go, and I try to hit her hand away again.
Stop it! Stop trying to touch her!
That's safe.
Don't touch her! Oh my god!
Dude, she scared me again, bro. It's like a haunted house when you go through. You got to just smack that shit away. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. See, I'm fine.
Good. Okay, same thing. She tries to make a grab at your wrist and you dodge it a little less deftly this time, but you make it.
guys, remind me to stop doing that because
You're getting slower every time you
me.
hit a hand. You should stop doing that. You're just gonna get to eventually.
I think I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they want revenge on you and Jules for trying to kill some girl named Megan.
Yeah. Margaret, I thought we agreed on.
Margaret. Okay. What the fuck? Like, god damn it. But she said something about a cure in their notebook. Like, maybe there's a cure for this. Like, maybe that's what she was trying to work on. Can I inspect the notebook to see if I can see anything besides the journal entries? Like, maybe if she was working on some kind of a formula or
traces of chemicals on the paper.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do an
Go ahead and
investigation.
yeah.
15.
With that investigation check, you'll notice that there are some like coffee ring type stains on some of the edges of the pages.
It's just sloppy.
But it could have been that like a vial might have been set down on the edge of the page. There are some like scribblings, but it's really just a bunch of numbers. And then there's some names of plants. And that's really all that he can find. It seems that maybe this was not her primary research journal. This was probably more of a personal journal.
Can I do like would persuasion or something work with her to try and get her to talk about the cure?
You can certainly try. Yes.
Okay. So I need you to tell me about the cure. Yeah, not bad.
15.
Not bad.
Cure. And she thinks she's getting this personality shift about her where she's like trying to fight this like monster that she really is, and she's like, the king, the vampire.
Wait, like the vampire king?
And then she grabs the bar and she's like,
oh god, okay. But take that as a yes.
She starts to like foam at the mouth and
so maybe. Hard maybe. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well, I think then if she's not going to give us any information, maybe we need to talk to the people that she was like studying under. You know what I mean? Like this like, mages academy that she got into or whatever what it is. Like,
that's a good idea.
Master Torrid nods and he says, perhaps the lot of you can get more information from them than I could.
Could we also ask, like, Master Torrid, because he's a monk, so he would have religious knowledge, wouldn't he? But then again, I suppose it would only be towards Ilmater. Still, would he know about can we ask him about Canchelsis?
Yes, of course.
So, Master Torrid, what do you know about Canchelsis?
Canchelsis. He thinks for a moment and he says, he shakes his head and as if he just really, really does not like this god, this deity. He is a god, he says. He says he's a deity of blood and debauchery and vampirism, all of the undead.
Oh.
So, if she was talking about the king of vampires, then is it possible that she's referring to Count Chelsis himself?
That's most definitely what it sounds like.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
We
either
should
way.
kill him.
What? God?
What?
I
was thinking out loud.
We
I
can certainly
apologize.
try, but I don't know if we have any chance of killing a god. But
You
first,
can do anything if you put your heart and mind into it.
first things first.
Just knowledge is power.
We need to go talk to these mages. That's the first thing we got to do.
To the Mage Academy, I say we go.
Hell yeah. I'm
all
down.
All
right.
in favor, say nay.
What? That doesn't make
Matrice says,
that, makes that doesn't make any sense. If we're in favor, we say nay.
Overruled.
Okay, you know what? Your land, your customs, nay. Let's go.
Sweet. Let's go.
So,
we're gonna have fun teaching you the customs
Master
here.
Torrid bids you farewell, and he wishes you safe travel, and he gives you each like some rations and things like that. But obviously, he takes you back up to the very peaceful place in which to do so. It gives you rations, some water skins, things like that will help you on your journey. And he puts a hand on Alphonse's shoulder and says, "Be careful, my son." And like pats him on the shoulder and wishes them safe travels down the mountain. And after you guys get back down the mountain, of course, you return to the town. Everyone's drinking and screaming and lifting their skirts.
Oh my god, I almost forgot how freaking chaotic it was down here. Forrest, you said something about before we go see this, like, you know, we're gonna need something to protect your junk. What was that about?
Yeah, dick stuff. You talking about dick stuff?
Yeah, you said you're gonna need something to protect your junk.
Exactly. Yeah, a cup. Yeah, some sort of cup. You know, like
Why-
that you drink out of.
Why do you need
I think
that?
it might fit. In a
There's
shot
like
glass.
a dwarf. There's like a drunken dwarf that passes by, and he's like, "Yeah, you need a cup, but I got a cup for you." And he like finishes off his beer and he hands you his beer glass.
Perfect.
Wait,
Yeah.
And
I don't even
he
need to clean
says,
it.
"You can go to the circus in town."
Oh, the circus is close to here.
Just pass by that way, and then he points that way. He points like north, but then he starts pointing like up towards the sky because he's so drunk.
Oh,
Well,
So
I mean,
the
since we're
circus is here too. Oh god, we gotta talk to the mages. We gotta do the circus. We gotta do all this shit.
Well,
My
we're
question-
already here. Might as well just go to the circus.
Well,
That's
how
what I'm
far
thinking.
away is this Mage Academy?
The Mage Academy, and then the dude passes out.
Very
But someone has overheard, and he says, "If you're looking for the Mages Academy," and he's like scratching. This dude's not a drunk. He's scratching like his neck and his arms, like he's got a look in his eyes. He's like, "Oh, Mages Academy? Yeah. If you go, can you pick me up some stuff from there, man?"
Absolutely not.
No. I can tell you where it is, though. I can tell you where it is. Yeah, I'm talking about drugs. I can tell you where it is.
Yeah, I
I can
got
tell you right
drugs.
where it is.
Oh my
I need the special stuff, and only the Mages Academy. They got it. They got the good stuff, man. I really need that stuff. I can tell you exactly where it is, though.
Okay, where is that at?
Shiggy, is that you?
He's got really chapped lips and a hand over his face.
All right, where is this Mages Academy? How far is it?
He says, "You got to go up the mountains. It's really high in the mountains, man. Really, really, really high in the mountains. I mean, it's gonna take like 3 days to get there, but I promise you, the stuff's worth it. It's good stuff."
All right, wait. Hold up. I pull out like a joint from my pocket of my best stuff, and I hand it to him. I'm like, "Smoke this and tell me how much better that other stuff is than this."
He like
How?
he takes an inhale, and then he it's way better. This stuff
Way better?
sucks. What? This stuff
Better than this
fucking sucks.
godsend shit?
That stuff sends me to fucking Pluto. What do you mean?
Stuff's way better, man. You gotta go get it. It's in the Mages Academy.
That's
up the
got fucking
mountains.
issues.
All right, you need to try this shit. I load up a bowl and pass it.
He takes it and he inhales, and then he was.
I grew
that's even
this
worse.
myself. What?
Let's just get this guy so fucked up.
Hey, Tiff, do I know this guy?
No, this is just a random passerby.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Let's just keep giving him shit until he passes out. It's funny as hell.
But also we need to go to the Mages Guild if it's that much better. You know? Like we got to see what that's
I
like.
guess so, but I mean, so the circus. So when he pointed to like where the mountain that we need to climb for the Mages Academy, is that like the same direction as the circus?
It is.
Okay, so circus seems like it's on the way. Maybe we stop at the circus, see if I can find a clue about my wife, and then continue our journey on to the Mages Academy. Is everybody cool with that?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it. I'm down with the
Okay.
clown.
As long as we're getting that universal space weed shit that they have, like, because we need to try that.
All right, let's go check out
So
the
as it-
juggalos.
So as you, Pandora is with Kat and Clarice outside the town, outside the village, leaning against the wall, flipping her coin. And as you guys come out, she says, "You guys done?"
For now, I think so. Yes.
We're going to the circus for the moment.
You guys travel. You guys travel. It's a short walk outside the circus. You come upon a caravan that's opened up into this wide stage. There's like a cannon and there's music playing, some smoke effects, very fancy curtains. It's all very nice. And then a very mysterious someone appears who is he's wearing a top hat and very, very nice clothes. Looks like a ringleader. And he's like, welcome welcome all of you to the circus. I invite you all to step forward and gaze upon the monstrosities that I've collected.
No, thank
Isn't
you.
this like a human rights violation or something?
Have
He
you?
doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Maybe we should call PETA.
Is PETA here? Yeah.
I just walk up to him with like the picture of my wife, and I'm like, "Have you seen this woman?"
He says, he looks at the picture and he's like, I have not, sir, but I have someone just as beautiful and just as interesting, a human who claims to be from the future herself. And he gestures towards like a cage sort of, but when he does that, like some Goonies, basically like some dwarven Goonies, like open up the cage and they pull this woman out, and she's like on a she's got a collar around her neck and around her wrist, around her ankles, she's like so that she doesn't get away. And when she sees you guys, she looks instantly at Terry and she's like, Terry, oh my God, I'm so glad I found you. And it's Karen.
What the fuck are you doing here?
What the fuck am I doing here?
What are you? How did you get here? What is going on?
How did you get? What's good? I don't know. I looked everywhere for you.
Why did you look? Why are you here? What happened? Why you? What? Fuck! God damn it!
Yep, Alphonse slaps him upside the head.
This is a work colleague. She works with me at Build-A-Bear. She's like, why?
I was his business partner.
You're my business partner. Sure, whatever. I mean, I'm the CEO. You're kind of like right below me, but that's fine. We don't need to be. There's titles don't matter. I'm just. How did you get here? What? Where have you been here the whole time?
She's smudged like on the face, like with mud, and like she's got a few bruises too. And she says, I was in your office and I saw the light, and then I said, you just sucked you in, and I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out, and I tried to call HR, but my hands were shaking so bad, and so I just decided to follow you through, and I went through the light. I followed you. I just didn't want you to go. And then I ended up in some woods or something, so I freaked out. I ran.
Okay.
Is she one of those build a tiger people, whatever?
Build a bear. We stuff bears, okay? It's only bears.
Sounds dangerous.
I mean, they're not only bears. Something we do have tigers too, but they're all called bears, okay? It's not called build a tiger.
Stuff your mouth full of cotton or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
I like how you think.
Anyways, so like you jumped in that was so stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you jump in after me?
Pandora laughs and she's like, I think you're all fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And
I agree with Pandora.
And Clarice is like so confused because now there are two people who claim to be from the future, and she's so bewildered by this. But Karen, she's like, I don't know. It was instinct. I just moved without thinking, and then when I got to the light, I was just trying to grab you and pull you back, but there I was in the middle of the woods.
I did. I thought I felt something tugging on me as I was kind of going through there.
Is this your wife?
No, this is not my wife. This is my. Oh, speaking of which, do you know? I pull out the picture again, or whatever. I'm like, do you know who wrote this? Like, someone said
It was me.
You found her?
Yes, I saw her. I
Where?
saw her, Terry.
Where?
When they captured me. They put me in this godforsaken cage that I can't get out of. All these people are always gawking at me. These men came by, and they had horses. And with the horses, there was a woman. She was tied up. She was like a slave. They had her by the wrist, and it was your wife, Terry.
So, I mean, did she look okay? Like, did she look like
Like,
Sounded like she was being taken prisoner.
well, I know, but like, was she alive? Was she breathing? Was she conscious? Like,
Karen's like crying at this point because it's like so emotional, and she's like, she was alive, but I don't know how long she's got left, Terry.
my God, oh my God, where do you know where they went? Do you know where they took her?
I don't know. They just kept going on. And she points down the road, and she's like,
the same people who took you?
no, they weren't. They were there to see me. They thought that maybe they might take me, they might buy me off, but apparently I wasn't pretty enough.
Wait,
Like
so
she cries a little bit because of her feet.
They're selling you here?
Yeah, kinda, sorta, doing a lot of things.
What's the ringmaster doing right now?
The ringmaster is just enjoying. He's there's some other people who have come to view and spectate, and there's like a giant bear over in the other cage, so they're really interested in the giant bear. He's showing off the giant bear while the other you guys are chatting it up with the human girl who thinks she's from the future. They think that she's insane.
This is fucked up. This is so fucked up. So Terry's like, he's like having like a mental breakdown right now, and he usually doesn't like show his emotions, especially like anger and stuff, but this is like one moment where like there's like a fire in his eyes, and like because like he just learned that somebody's kidnapped his wife, that this fucked up circus has been like holding this woman prisoner and like trying to sell her off to somebody, and he just clenches his fists and he turns around, and you guys see that his eyes are glowing. They're like glowing this like arcane blue. And he goes, "We're gonna fuck up this circus."
Karen's like, Terry, what do you mean? You got to be careful. The ringmaster, he's weird. He changes into the people.
Fuck the ringmaster. Fuck the bears. I said it. Fuck the bears. I love bears. That's my whole job. Build a bear, but fuck the bears. Fuck the bears. That's what I'm saying. Fuck the bears. Fuck the bears. Fuck the bears. And then I just like pull out my fucking like sword and shit like that, and I get ready. I'm just about to fucking go at these people.
So there's like a big puff of smoke, a big cloud of smoke, and as soon as like it's smoke that's absolutely completely dense and it's completely hard to see through, and whenever the smoke clears, there's now two Karens.
Oh, fuck the bears. God damn it.
One of the Karens, the one on the right, says, what is this? What? It's the ringmaster. He changes into other people. And then the other Karen on the left says, oh my God, are you serious? He did it again. It's the ringmaster. He changes into other people. Don't believe him.
So, can we use a perception check to try and see which one is real?
You can try. Absolutely.
Do you want to try first, Terry?
I got it.
I have a better idea.
14.
With the 14 perception check, you'll notice that absolutely everything is the same, right down to the outfits, the bruises, the scars, the cuts, the dirt on her face. It's absolutely exactly the same.
Oh, so would there be any point in trying it myself, or
you can absolutely try.
Karen, I'm speaking to the real Karen right now.
You're not sure that this is even the same person that you were talking to 5 minutes ago.
I'm looking at both of them, right? And I'm just like,
yes.
I want one of you guys to answer a question for me. Okay?
They both nod.
When is my birthday?
One on the right immediately says Terry's birthday, and the one on the left says it at the exact same time.
Well,
you want to try a perception check, Terry?
Yeah.
And Pandora is like laughing. She's like, "You fucked. You guys gotten involved with a changeling. You do know that they can literally assume the identity of absolutely fucking anyone. You're never gonna figure it out."
They're both real. I got a nat 1. They're both real. They're both her. But it's...
that was unfortunate.
That nat with the nat 1 on that perception check, Terry, you're not even sure that either of them are Karen.
Moving on, guys. Nobody's here.
Okay, so I asked the one on the right, what is Terry's wife's birthday?
I don't even know that. Fuck.
So the one on the right says Terry's wife's birthday, and the one on the left says Terry's wife's birthday at the same time.
The one on the left is the wrong one. That's the copy.
You think?
I know.
You have to be 100% sure, because if we mess this up,
Fucking A.
I'm 100.
Forgive
I'm
me.
98.9% sure.
Forgive me, Elizabeth. God damn it. And I walk up to the one on the left.
Okay, this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I dip her and I kiss her.
And she kisses you back absolutely passionately. And she like breaks away and she's like, oh, I've been waiting for you to do that for a long time.
Fuck the other one. Right one's
what?
wrong. Like, I'm saying the one I have in my arms is real. Is real, is what I'm saying.
The one on the right is like, Terry, what are you doing?
Called it.
What do you mean?
What are you doing? Why are you kissing him?
Him? Wait.
That's the changeling.
You're
Terry.
the
What are you doing?
changeling.
Come on. No, I'm not. It's me.
Okay, I
Please
kissed the other
believe
one.
She kisses you back.
Dear Jesus.
She kisses you back, and she's like, "Whew, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm not gonna argue about it."
Which one was more passionate?
They were both pretty darn passionate.
God damn it! I thought that was gonna work for sure.
Okay, well, how about we try something different? How about you actually just try hitting one of them and seeing what they do?
I just hit Karen.
Don't hit me, please! And like they're both like pleading, like, please don't hit me, please.
I thought,
like they're crying, they've got bruises, and like they're like
maybe
shaking.
I'd be able to tell because I know that Karen's got the hots for me, right? So I just thought
Terry,
maybe
you
I'd be
do
able-
it, or I will do it.
Oh my god!
You're gonna let somebody hit me, Terry?
I'm not gonna let anybody hit you.
Bitch slap the bitch.
What can I do?
Solid
Terry?
3 minutes of
Alexa, which one of these is real?
Alexa says, calculating. Then she says, she says, Karen, is that you? And they both go, yes, it's me.
Oh my god!
And
Changelings
and
are
then
so fucking
and then
crazy.
Alexa says, Terry, you are on your own.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're fucked.
So then he just takes his chance and just moves up to one of them and to the left one, and sucker punches them.
Sucker punches her in the face. All right, so
Oh my god, Karen!
so as soon as go ahead and roll strength.
Yep, no worries.
Wait, which one are you punching? The one on the left.
one on the left.
one.
Good. Good.
Can't just punch him.
Terry's like having an
I mean,
existential crisis.
my skills are focused more in dexterity. Would it be? Sorry, I'm questioning the DM. I won't do that.
I'm gonna want you to roll a strength for this.
Strength. Okay. Yeah. Fuck.
So you punch someone on the left, and she like takes her hand and like holds it over her jaw, and she's like, "That hurt." But there is a cloud of smoke that starts to like emit from the the base of like her shoes, and as that happens, she like slowly starts to transform back into the ringleader.
Call it.
You see
Damn,
how
nice.
this works.
Oh, okay. Good guess. I
That
kissed
wasn't
him.
a guess. That was just straight logic.
So the ringleader says, I applaud you on your ability to sneak me out. That's quite perceptive of you, and also you're a wonderful kisser.
Oh god damn it! Fuck.
Obviously talking to Terry.
Okay, Terry, obviously.
Forrest, so he doesn't forget, you see him, he's writing in like a little journal that's in his pocket this moment right now. So he can always remember
Write that
this.
down. Do not write that down.
I wrote it
Why?
down. It's done.
Write that
It's
down.
done. It is done.
Blackmail
God,
him later on.
I kissed this Gerard Way looking motherfucker. God damn it.
You kissed a boy and you liked it, apparently.
And the ringleader says, "Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ars, and I own this circus and all that is in it. I see that you've taken a liking to my dearest insane Karen."
Insane?
Of course she's insane. That's why
not
she's here.
Insane. She's not insane.
Think
Look
that
at you.
she's
Look at
from
those
the future,
pants.
my friend.
You're insane. She's just from another dimension, just like me. Am I insane?
Do you think that you're from the future?
I don't think I'm from the future. I don't think that this wasn't in the history books. This isn't the future. This isn't the past. This is just a whole other dimension.
It's the future. He's like very insistent that it's the future.
Oh my God. Okay, you're getting.
And he said, "So you're both insane, and in that case, I'd like to have you for my circus as well." First off, before we go, I'd like to thank Zapiel. Sorry, Zapiel, for the NPC Ars, the ringleader, who is a changeling.
Oh,
He has,
nice.
yeah,
That's awesome.
who is the changeling? That was the NPC that he chose, and he chose so well. I was so glad. There's a lot of cool, exciting things still to come. I'm sad that we had to end it here because we're not done with ours. He will be in the next episode. And of course, thank you, Bun and Core, for joining us as well. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are here, and thank you everybody the cast who is here as well. So it was a great second episode, sure. And also we should plug. We do have a YouTube channel now. If you don't hear the podcast on Buzzsprout, then you can check it out on YouTube. It is still under review, the review process to be placed on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so it will be there shortly. And I will do my very best to extend it to as many outlets as I can for the like for podcasts. Google Podcasts is also one that has been requested, so I will try and do that as well. We have a Patreon as well. We'll have those tiers up sometime next week. We're still working out the details on that, but definitely go follow the Patreon. Go, if you want to support us, you can go ahead and subscribe, but like I said, we'll have the tiers worked out pretty soon. And definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, because this is also going to be an animated series to an extent. Of course, I'll be animating small tidbits of what's going on in the campaign, so it'll be really fun. I can't promise you like full-length 30-minute episodes. I'm not a professional animator, but we will have some fun animation, and also there's some funny snippets there that Ryan has so graciously edited for us. I'd like to thank Ryan for editing the podcast in the first place. He's taken a lot off my plate in that regard. So thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next time.